Hello, and welcome along to episode 21 of Mark with Deletion. It's been a long hiatus of 2 weeks. And it's good to be back. Isn't it good to be back, guys? Last episode. What happened last episode? Who can tell us what happened last episode?
Oh gosh.
Who strangled a dragon?
Crack, I think.
Yeah, go for it, Rico. What else happened?
So we started off the episode in an altercation with a cyclops.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yes.
He was very angry. Well, we didn't know he was a baby at first. He was just
The widow baby.
trying to kill us. And so we dispatched him, and we searched his sort of makeshift lair and discovered the horrifying truth that we had in fact murdered a very large cyclops baby.
How many of you believed that?
I think
me.
Paisley
I didn't.
Brozzig. But we found
Everybody with an intelligence below 16. Go. Fantastic. Yep. That's what I like to see.
But basically, we had found like a sort of picture book, biographing the trolls or the cyclops' life, and he was taken in by human parents and outlived them. And we assumed he was just, depressed and sort of mad at the world, and so we put him out of his misery. And so we didn't think very much of that after. Then we explored the cave a little more, and Vulgo decided to sort of scout ahead with Lenny, and he stumbled upon the cutest little earth elemental who was sort of just like chipping away at the wall, and he was like, oh, so cute, and then boom, a fucking huge gigantic earth elemental popped out of said wall and tried to kill all of us. And damn nearly did.
That fight wasn't too tough, I don't think, was it?
Nah,
With the arm through the wall. I think he got battered a bit later on.
Oh yeah. But I mean, it wasn't nothing.
No, that's true.
And anyway, so we fought off the earth elemental and found some treasures, some nice cool magic items. And then did a little more exploration. We stumbled upon a very mysterious and strange sort of like, I don't know what you want to call it, like a sea of invisibility.
Yes.
Remember?
Yeah, so there was like a chasm, and then just a tiny bit down, everything went invisible, yeah.
Something like there was like a layer, and it was like you went through it, you became invisible, and Paisley and someone hopped on, probably Brozzig again.
It was me, yes.
Yeah, hopped on Paisley's giant ebony fly, and they went invisible and tried to fuck with Vulgo a little bit. And
oh yeah.
And then they tried to fly down into the chasm, and found that it was very, very cold. So cold, in fact, that even a statue come to life couldn't deal.
The wings began to freeze over.
So we stopped fucking around and crossed the chasm. And after a little more spelunking, we came to, I guess it was like sort of like a dwarven ruin, or like a something along
the ruined temple.
Yeah,
like a temple.
It was like, but it was like a really ancient temple. Like the Collusion guys had no idea that it was there.
It actually, the only part that wasn't ruined was the temple. Everything else
was beautifully preserved.
Oh yeah, it was so beautiful.
And there were magic orbs and boxes that held the magic of spells. And there was a large chalice in the middle that was absorbing and I don't know, we were putting magic into it, and it was taking stuff that we did wrong and sort of sucking it in and canceling it out. And I can't quite remember how we solved.
You filled the fountain with water.
Right.
It was the god of light and dark.
And then you put light in one bowl and darkness in the other into the water.
That's right.
And off you went.
We also played Let's Make a Deal in all the
There?
boxes.
Yeah, you played Deal or No Deal. And what did you come out of there with?
Yeah, we got a bunch of like spells encased in sort of these like bubbles, almost like little orbs that had the spell inscribed around them. And we got a litany of spells that I will not name all of, but
I was going to ask that we do have track of these somewhere.
They are in the loot. They are in the loot tracker.
Okay, great.
And they're also in the.
We used one, including the one that we used by accident.
Yes, the one that we used by accident. I think it was a spirit shroud. Anyway, we solved that, and we entered the dwarven whatever it was, and lo and behold, we entered some more mines, of course, because they're dwarves. And what else would there be? So then we went through some more mines, and then we ran, or we came face to face with a great amethyst dragon. And that's the one that damn near killed all of us.
Yeah, that was a pretty tough fight.
Yeah, but after a long, grueling battle,
I had him on the ropes the whole time.
we were
Yeah,
victorious.
we
I think
had
Paisley sort of pulled like a Men in Black and like blasted her way out from inside him. Right? I think. Am I wrong?
Yeah, he scooped me up in the last bite, tried to eat me, and then I shot him.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a random owl. Don't forget that.
Mm-hmm. Random
Yeah, the bag of tricks. That happened, right?
bag of tricks, correct. Yeah.
Yep. I'm just gonna let a lot of creatures free in the collusion base.
Mm-hmm. We unfortunately had to expend the use of our single use of the yellow diamond elemental gem that spawned an earth element to help us.
Yeah.
And he didn't die, right?
No, I don't think he did die.
No,
But I think it
not
only
a-
lasts an hour.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so he can just help you excavate some crystals.
What? He can live with the other elementals down here. We set
mean,
him
if he
free.
wants,
I mean,
yeah.
it's perfect.
Aww.
I
That's
free
so
him of his
sweet.
chains. He did his job.
Like genie
Okay.
from the lamp.
He just wanders off.
Goodbye,
Like-
friend.
And he goes and cuddles a wall and just goes into it, and you never see him again.
Wow. Beautiful.
In terms of the amethyst dragon, obviously, you leveled up post killing that.
True.
And yeah, when you then look over, did I give you the loot?
We got a dragon's
stone?
wrath weapon. is
We
what
got a
found.
stone.
Great. And there was a weapon driven into the amethyst dragon that I totally forgot to mention in the entire combat.
There was a dragon
but
wrath,
after
no,
the
you-
end, yeah, it was a dragon's wrath. Yeah.
Yeah.
Short sword, I think it was it?
I don't know that you decided because you told us like at the very end of the session.
I'm pretty sure it's a short sword.
I think short sword sounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the dragons, because I went and I went and homebrewed it. So Dragon's Wrath short sword, which you can actually look up the short sword specific version and then add that. More importantly, you got a stone. That happened, right? Did give that out?
Yep.
Sure. Yes. Somebody got a
Yep.
stone.
Which
Rico went,
stone
I
are
had
we
that in
talking about?
Beldania.
Amethyst lodestone.
lodestone, of
Yeah, yeah,
course.
that is on my
Yes.
list.
Mikayla said that with the absolute confidence as somebody who's put it in their inventory.
No, I'm looking at. I'm looking at it right now in the chat.
Mm.
That was like one of the last
okay.
things I pinged here.
Right. I see. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just wondering if you'd already stolen that. Yes, so there was
If
that,
no one wants it, I'll take it. But I do have some cool stuff already.
I don't know
And
what
it's
it
a
does.
pretty cool item.
Lets you fly.
Mm.
You can fly.
If you
can
scroll up in the
control
Roll20
gravity.
chat ever so slightly, there is a detailed description of it. This fist-sized chunk of amethyst, infused with an amethyst dragon's ability to bend gravity. This dragon didn't do that to you, did it? It just bent light.
No.
But, well, hey. As a bonus action, you can expend a charge to gain the power of flight for 10 minutes. Flying speed equal to your walking speed. As an action, you can also expend one charge to focus gravity around a creature you can see. Basically moving it 20 feet in the direction of your choice. And also as an action, you can expend 3 charges to cast reverse gravity from the stone. Just a
This would be
reminder-
really good for a gravitagy wizard I know about.
Can't
Brozzig
pass it to a
looked at
different
his-
campaign.
Brozzig looks at his one good eye and gets a smile on his face, thinking about shoving that in the other socket and decides against it.
Oh, that's fun.
Just in case you're wondering, the stone is sort of this big.
Per-
but,
perfect.
Perfect.
kind of an
That makes
upside in
sense.
your eye if you want.
If Oleg
Yeah.
notices, he'll just be like, "Go to a blind man."
You see me looking at it, and you know me too well. Oleg.
Freak his mind.
Just a reminder that
Fine.
flying in cities is illegal if you do not have a license.
I get
I-
flight next level, so I'm gonna pass on this.
I have a big fly.
Can you get a license to like fly yourself?
Mhm.
though? Like it's not really a vehicle, right? Like you're sort of
Oh yeah. Fairies need a license to fly in the city.
interesting. Okay.
What does it cost? A lot, or is it a lot of paperwork?
Give me a history check and see if Paisley has ever even thought about this or noticed.
Well, I'm thinking about it now. Now that I have a fly. History check. 17.
Cool. So you would know that lots of jobs give this for free. If you're a courier, for example, you can get this for free. You don't need a license to fly a car, by the way. They come with their own licenses because if you remember, they traffic stream automatically. So you you can't actually control where it's going to go. That's why you need a license to fly as a human or like as a humanoid, because that's when you start causing trouble. Most races that innately fly do apply for their license. You can pay for it over a period of time, as opposed to paying. It's like car insurance. You can pay for it in one go if you really want, but usually it's paid for every month, and tends to cost between 100 and 300 credits a month, which isn't a vast amount at all, but it's certainly manageable, especially for you guys.
Would it be feasible for us, considering we're sort of off the grid though right now?
True.
So there is a second way of doing it, which a 17. That's quite a good check. Well, and Paisley's a bit of a scoundrel, so I will give you the information.
That's right.
You can buy licenses, like just an actual license that is permanent and can be given to someone else. Like it's just something you wear around your neck. It's not it's not like necessarily attuned to your personal ID. But it is 5,000 credits.
Yeah, it's like a taxi medallion type of situation.
Yeah.
Maybe it's an American thing.
Which getting more than one of those for you guys is going to be quite expensive. I believe if you gave the amethyst lodestone to Brozzig, then technically all of you can fly. No, Oleg doesn't fly, he just runs on the ceiling.
He's got sticky feet.
Yeah, but the two little Brozzig and Delg hop on the fly together. So
so yeah, if you gave Oleg the amethyst lodestone, all
it should be Oleg. It should be Oleg. Yeah.
Oh, that would be cute.
Well, but Vulgo can't fly yet. It's next level.
No.
Sure, but that will happen at some point.
Eventually, yeah.
He's just practicing right now.
Anyway, something to think about. And none of you are going to attune to it in this cave right now. But at least we know that it exists. Speaking of this cave right now, we should probably turn to this cave right now. My Roll20 crashed about 6 times trying to get you in here. Can you guys all see a room full of... Vulgo just moved. Did everybody see Vulgo move on a map?
Yeah, he left.
Yeah.
Great, okay, so we really are here. Fantastic. That's great. Does anyone know where my crystal music is? Because everything on Roll20 is just
Did you check in the crystal caves?
I don't have a crystal cave, sadly. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. No, that's just wet. That's annoying. Well, the music may or may not appear at some point. It says it's playing, but it doesn't say it's playing. So we'll see what happens with that. In the meantime, however, as you move around, you can... Oh! There it is.
I hear it.
How exciting! It took its time, but it just came in. As you look around here, you see 3 different things going on in this cave, especially Del, who's standing where you are. The first thing is that you see those sort of like fungi with fungi growing out of them. That's what this yellow is. It's like a series of fungi, lots of thin stalks. And as you get close, it sort of moves slightly, and a very pale yellow mist sort of emanates outwards.
Oh, gross.
And, well, not necessarily gross. It smells very sweet, almost slightly enticing. And you feel very calm. And Paisley, I need a wisdom save, please.
On second thought, I do like this nasty mushroom. Well, that's a 4 on the dice, but hold on, let me check. +0. That's a 4.
You fall asleep. Paisley's just sort of... What happens, Paisley's just sort of staring at it, looking. And then you sort of take it a... And you feel very calm, very relaxed. And then you just sort of yawn. And you just curl up on the floor and go to sleep.
Yeah, this looks like a good spot right here.
Oh, no. Vulgo, you witnessed this right behind you.
Yeah. Like a cat. I'm just like in a little circle.
I bend down to her, and I just grab her by the shoulders. Wake up! This is not the time to fall asleep. We have to leave.
Wait, does that work, or am I?
Yeah, you can be woken up in action.
Okay. Whoa. What? Vulgo. Sorry, I just got really cozy in here.
How is that possible?
Well, just as you're saying that, you say, how is that smell? It's sweet. It's almost like
Oh, I actually have a
cinnamon
blocked
roll.
nose.
It's almost like a cinnamon bun going on. Ooh, and it's enticing. And
sounds
as you take a
yummy.
sniff, Vulgo, you sort of, very, very cleansed, very peaceful, very calm. You were panicking just moments ago, and now you are under the effects of a calm motion spell, by the way. And then you can give me a wisdom save before you fall asleep with Paisley in your arms. It should be very sweet.
Uh-oh. Stay awake.
Oh no, that's an 8.
Yeah, I mean, Paisley was like, as you were
It's
saying,
cozy
like,
in
this isn't
here,
the time
right?
for sleep. Paisley was like, oh, bang, falls asleep. And then you holding Paisley also begin to drift off. And what Oleg sees is Vulgo sort of step backwards, lean against the wall, holding Paisley up, and then just sort of
spooning.
pull her in like a teddy bear and slide down and sit on the floor.
All right.
Get the room, hey, wake up. What's going on here?
And as you sort of go to say that to Vulgo, you sort of taking that breath, and this yellow, which I believe you guys should be able to see, but it should be moving.
This is how we long rest.
That's how I healed up.
Yeah, so as this is sort of going on, you move over and take a breath, and then suddenly you are also going to give me a wisdom save.
Yikes.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that's a bit bigger than I was intending.
Nice.
We
It's a
make
nat
you like a
20
lot
for
smaller.
18.
Oleg doesn't sleep on the job.
There we go.
He's focused.
He's a professional.
Oleg, for one brief moment, you felt really tired, and you just hear beep, 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 beep behind you as D4 is like reversing down the hallway. Your mind clears instantly, and you can resume waking Vulgo. Wish I could slow these down. They move so fast, these embers.
What happened to you two?
What happened?
Well, you both fell asleep.
Already, you both feel yourselves drifting off again, but you're
It's so
aware
cozy
that
in
it's
here again.
because of where you are. And if you want to move, you may do
Yeah,
so.
we'll step back. We'll step back.
Let me go out here for a second. Guys, it's super cozy in that room. Do not go in there.
As you were looking, as they move out the way, Oleg, and you look across the room, you see this sort of yellow powder coming out of this mushroom, and underneath it, you see this dark purple glowing crystal that looks deeply
that's the
magical.
one.
And then you look again, you see another one on the ceiling. And then you see these sort of large white, you should be able to see them on the map from your angle, I think, but if you want to step forward to make sure you can see them, they're like on this wall and this wall. And they're like very large white flat mushrooms. And they grow out the wall as if growing out from a tree. Well, that's a really hard word to say. Tree trunk. But they are growing from the cave. Like sort of out in big discs. And you see they look very fleshy and thick. They look like they might be a bit odd or poisonous. But you do see these deep purple gems glowing on the ceiling.
Well, I'm certainly interested in these deep gems, but I'm concerned about breathing in the spores of this mushroom here. Is there anything that I can do to sort of, can I like cover my mouth with a rag, or is it a little more intense?
You don't know how well that'll keep it out.
Why don't you ask someone who doesn't breathe?
Oh, Lenny.
Like your host of robotic creatures.
Lenny, come over here.
Our squad.
Lenny sort of swings on in. Yeah, what's up?
I have a job only you can do, my friend.
Wow.
Oh, I can't keep thinking for you.
You're clever, Lenny. You're becoming more of a comedian every time I see you. You see
Funny
those-
seems to make you people happy.
You're smart. You're smart.
What do you need?
Robot. Anyway, you see those purple crystals?
Mm-hmm.
They look very magical now.
Yeah.
Yes, I think I'd like to take a closer look, but you see, these mushrooms seem to be knocking us out with some sort of sleeping spores.
Uh-huh. And because I don't sleep, you want me to go and get the crystals?
Clever and funny.
Like, without sort of any more warning, he like leaps off your shoulder, grapples across the room, gets to these purple crystals. And the purple crystals are sort of like tennis ball size. and most of them are like half out the wall.
Mm.
So Lenny sort of goes over, and you see like 8 or 9 grappling hooks like come out of him and all latch in, and you just hit.
Oh no.
And you can see his little tiny body
He's so
trembling.
tiny.
He just can't move them at
Really
all.
stuck in there, huh?
Yeah, strength's not really my thing. I do thinking, not poking. How about you get the idiot robot that's strong?
Oh, Scoot.
No! Don't be silly. Scoot's clever. The beeping, annoying thing behind you with a hammer.
I hope I not have to rely on him. But, Ender, come here.
He sort of rolls up to you and then puts his hammer on the floor and like rolls to a 45-degree tilt in front of you, so that his
boy.
wheels are like up like this. And his eye just looks up at you.
Do you see that crystal that Lenny is standing on top of?
He tilts his hammer so that he goes like 45 degrees to the side, peers around you, and then beep beep.
Can you help him extract it from the wall?
Boop. And with that, he sort of just flattens himself down, rolls between your legs, goes over there. And you see, like, coming out the side of his head, he's got, like, usually a little thing where we once saw a grappling hook come out. And instead, you see this sort of, like, suction cup. It goes to the wall, and you sort of see him pushing really hard with his hammer. And he turns around and he offers it to Lenny, who will then take it and swing across and hand it to you. And he'll go over to the wall and start extracting another one. There are 4 in this entire chamber. And you do know, Alia will tell you that they can take 20 or 30 years to regrow. And they do grow.
Wow.
So these are the ones then, huh?
No, she will tell you these can be used to power spells like you have in your glove, or they could be used to power your weapon. So they can be used with a pistol. But if you wanted to create a robot, you need a much more powerful power source. And then you're looking for the ice blue ones.
Oh, Oleg, you got some nice paperweights there. These are lovely.
Yes, I know, beautiful.
No,
I'm
no.
hoping they have more use than just
Is this the ones we came here
keeping
for?
documents in check.
Alia sort of nods, and some of them, the red ones are the most useful to the collusion, and the blue ones are really good for the power source. If we find any of the purple ones, though, they're the real dream.
Alrighty.
Vulgo, you look awfully. You're the most relaxed I've seen you in a very long time. Do you want to take a couple mushrooms with us too? Maybe chill you out.
Is the calm emotion still on me?
It's fading, but slowly.
Okay.
So probably, a little bit. It's still on you. It
Okay.
lasts a minute after you leave the area. So it's just running out, I guess.
With a very, soft, almost smile on his face, he will look at you and say, "This is unnatural."
Yes, that is how drugs work, Vulgo.
Yeah, maybe we should take some.
Okay, we have a couple of preserving jars here. Let me look here. I think we got these from Yorsh or potentially from Luvan. I forget who we got them from exactly, but we have jars,
Nice.
preserving jars,
You
and I
do.
give it to Lenny. I say, Lenny, you want to fill up one of
the
these?
jar
with
is
some
3
mushrooms?"
times the size of Lenny.
Okay.
Maybe
Wait a
rolls
minute.
over.
How high can I send a mage hand to grab some? How high up are the mushrooms?
Send the mage hand as far as you like.
Well, they're on the ground. The mushrooms are on the ground. The crystals are on the.
No, I
ceiling.
mean
Right.
away from without going into the room.
Yeah, but mage hand, you can move it 30 feet around. I don't think there's a limit on how
Yeah.
far away it can get from you.
There isn't.
Oh, okay.
They can hold 10 pounds.
If you've
I
only
believe.
got 6 seconds, you've got problems, but if you've got plenty of time, yeah, you can send a mage hand in there, pick some.
Yeah, this is cool if you ever can't sleep.
Yeah, so you pick a few, and they're almost already wilting as you
Oh,
get them in the
no.
preserve jar. And as soon as you get them in the preserve jar and put the lid on, they begin to perk up a little bit again. They really don't last very long in out of their natural environment. And when you were in there, Paisley, you did note that it was a very moist, thick, almost wet air to it. It was very warm and clammy and humid in there. Yeah.
Yuck. Maybe Nicholas likes this kind of stuff. Maybe he can grow them.
Oh, that could be fun. Yes.
Let me see. Can we see that there's like a path beyond this room that was making us sleep?
Yeah,
Or do
you
we
can
want
see
to go
that. You can
this
see a path,
way?
but you also see a path down
Oh,
to the
sorry.
south, in that direction, and in that well, two separate directions. That one and in that one.
Hmm.
There's plenty of options.
Well, maybe we should avoid the
so
sleepy
in-
room.
Oleg, can
To the-
you see through this wall?
Which wall? Yeah, I can see that there is something here.
Great. Can you fit
Wow.
through that area?
I want to see.
Great. Yeah.
Oh,
So up there, you see these purple crystals, the ones she said with the absolute score, right? And they're big. They're sort of like 3 foot wide, and she just comes in and sort of.
Aliyah.
Never seen them this big. These are amazing. Well, they're powerful enough to power a helix transport for a year.
Like all of them or just one of
Each
them?
one.
Wow.
Hey. You've got to be careful. They could be quite volatile at this size, but if you're going to make anything really special, you could use one of these. And she finds you a sort of like soccer ball sized one.
Thank you.
Yes, or football if you're a normal person. Sized one. And sort of suggests that you take that one, and Scoot will sort of reach up, and you note that he's got some very delicate like extraction tools that he uses to sort of grip on, pull them out very gently. And she hands one to you, and when you put your hands on it, you can feel the thrumming power coming from within it. Give me a perception check as you hold it. It almost vibrates slightly in your hands.
A dirty 20.
And it sounds a little like white noise almost. As you put your hands on it, you can sort of almost hear it emitting some sort of power, some sort of just a vague noise going on. And
I think this might have a more hypnotizing effect on Oleg than the mushrooms did.
yeah, you do sort of find yourself almost communing with this for a while. And you can work out there's a lot of stored power. But unlike some of the other crystals, and the reason why she really wants the blue ones is they're fast releasing. So if you were to throw the blue one out, right, you get a big explosion, or you can store like a spell and release it immediately. None of this crystal, it's got a lot of power, but it's a very slow acting power. It's like, a long life Energizer Bunny battery.
Mm-hmm.
So the ones in the mushroom room were blue, and this is a purple.
No. There's deep purple ones in that room that do something that can store spells.
Okay, so those are deep purple.
Yeah, they're like really, really dark, almost.
And then
like,
we have one soccer ball sized.
That looks
purple.
that color.
Excellent.
Next to you.
I'm just figuring out how to take the notes here.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, and then she says you're looking for some pale blue ones, which is your sort of bread and butter ones for powering like the glove, or they're the ones that are really, and then the dark red ones are really useful to the collusion.
Mm-hmm.
But she didn't say why.
Well, are we to take all of this, Alia?
I don't think we should take everything, but we should take a lot. Maybe just leave a few in case they don't regrow very quickly. And maybe having more of them might help regrow or something.
Perhaps we should explore this floor more, find out what other types of crystal are here.
Okay.
We can prioritize.
Mm-hmm. I should agree immediately. We're on the Roll20 show. Cool. Yeah, so you guys can head to the south or to the southeast.
So we came from the dragon room where we fought was to the north of where we are. currently.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was protecting the entrance to this chamber.
I see little side tunnel over here. Should I go investigate?
Oh.
Brozzig goes before he doesn't wait for a response.
Whoa.
Brozzig, when you move into here, there are these big, wide, flat mushrooms that I earlier on said might be poisonous, but as you get closer to them, you just hear boom, boom, boom. They almost sound like they're sort of like quite bassy. And if Brozzig was to think of such a thing, it would resemble a subwoofer. His head. Maybe one below the telly when he's watched Zenbul.
Oh, these mushrooms in here, they're some lovely beat. They got some big bass. I don't know. They're all in tune with each other.
What's going on?
Quite weird.
You found a sound system?
Yeah, and as you move through, you just hear boom, boom, boom. And Brozzig, just as you see that very narrow passage at the end, in the narrow passage, just beyond the narrow passage, are these pale blue crystals scattered around the walls. But at the very center of that room, I think you can see it right now. Can you see this bush here? This bush here?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, so it's like a huge collection of fungal sort of growth, all growing out of itself into one big sort of fungal bush. And as soon as you get even that close, it sort of wobbles very gently. And you hear a rush of air.
Coming from the bush?
Yeah, definitely. Straight towards you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's blowing something towards me.
Yeah, I mean, a rush of air came from it towards you, but you didn't feel it, you only heard it. And you don't feel any effects from it.
Guys, there's a fungal bush in here. It's blue. Should I take one? You want to see?
What the heck is a fungal
No.
bush?
Brozzig will get up closer to inspect it.
Yeah, you feel good, Brozzig.
Oh,
You should leave it alone. We need to leave.
No, I feel pretty good hanging out by this bush.
Alright, I want to check it out.
I don't know. Yeah, Del, get in here. Come check this out. It's pretty cool.
Del,
Feel
as soon as
good,
you get even like
mushroom
that
bush.
close, give me a con save with disadvantage.
Uh-oh. Brozzig, you lied to me.
What do you mean? I feel awesome.
That's a 2.
Yeah, you feel drunk.
Oh, damn.
Brozzig, you're right. This room is awesome.
Brozzig didn't
I know. I
notice.
told you. I told you.
Yeah, you just feel a little just not even lightheaded, just as if you've had a couple of drinks at the club.
A little
Just
tipsy, a
everything's
little
good.
loosey-goosey.
The problem is you're a goblin, so it affects you twice as much.
Yeah, so I guess Paisley actually
You're
sloshed.
feeling like, yeah, exactly. You're feeling a bit dizzy, like you just came in here a bit quick. You've forgotten where you've left your car keys.
Oh,
You're not
shit.
sure if you know the guy on the other side of the bar. That's what's going on for you.
tricked me, man. You,
you know,
set me up.
I
in
think
this
I would
room.
feel even better if maybe I ate one of these little mushrooms here.
Don't do that.
Dude,
What?
It's
What?
confused.
I can't hear you.
Oleg says
I
this
can't hear you,
from the
Oleg.
other side of the cave.
What was that?
I just heard that echoing. Maybe I should eat one.
Brozzig, you can eat one.
I pick one. I try to pick one
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Guys, it's lit
and then,
in
like,
here.
Del, you just see Brozzig take a bite of a mushroom, sit down, stare straight up at the ceiling, and begin moving his hands in front of his eyes.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
He has a very
That's
steady
awesome.
grin on his face.
This is
the Yoink.
stuff. Oh, this room
Do you have more of those jars? I'm gonna put some of these mushrooms in there.
I just hand her
These
my
are
whole pack.
Literally magic mushrooms.
I hand her my whole pack. I'm like, yeah, it's in there somewhere.
Except
I
their
don't
aura
know.
makes you feel drunk. That's what's going on here.
I'm gonna turn.
Nice.
I'm gonna turn and walk to Oleg. Can we leave now?
Well, we can't
Brozzig,
just
there
leave
was
them
also
here.
bright blue crystals all over the wall, if I remind you, before you got drunk.
There are crystals of every color on the walls now. I see.
But yeah, literally
Oleg,
a minute, you just
crystals.
hallucinate that there's a starscape that you can touch, and then you come round again and you're fine.
Whoa.
I'm not even hungover. This is wonderful. Okay, yes. One jar of mushrooms and Oleg crystals or whatever.
You can pull these crystals out the wall. It's a little weird when you do so, because they look like they're quite small, but when you pull them, they're quite long and they're quite far in the wall, and they come out quite easily. So it feels a bit like you're sort of pulling a snake out of a hole or something.
Oleg,
Gross.
they are
It's quite
growers.
gross.
They are growers, not
Oh
showers,
my
Oleg.
God.
Oh no.
Brozzig, what the heck are
You can
doing
collect
over there?
14 pale blue crystals.
Okay.
Paisley's just dancing badly and confidently.
Alia begins to
Gently.
make her way down this corridor instead. I'm just using Scoot.
Oh,
And she
yeah.
sees more of these yellow mushrooms.
God.
And
Is this a way out here? Is this a dead end? I'm assuming.
when you get down Here?
I don't want to interrupt you. Yeah. This
Through
is
there
dead end.
is a cavern that is glowing a dark red.
Okay.
and,
We'll deal with that.
Okay.
I'll report. I'll
Scoot
report
is
that
just
after.
gonna pick up these yellow mushrooms and, like, as they're sporing, and just carry them back off to the other sporing room. And
Nice.
eventually, as the air clears, you guys can move through this chamber if you wish.
Ooh, I spy purple crystals.
Oh.
Oleg, as you get there, I need a Christmas save, please.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Brozzig runs away.
We all fused.
Only a 12.
It's morphin time.
Yeah, Oleg, you get about that far, and you just turn around and walk away.
Oh, interesting.
Oleg,
Does this mean we can leave now?
Oleg, did you get them? Did you
you
get?
see something?
Those are the ones you want, right? The purple ones.
I'm sorry.
No idea what you just did. No memory of it at all.
Yes, we're here to get the crystals. Let's go.
Yeah, other way.
Yeah,
You just-
the right. They're over.
No, this way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just. You want me to go? Should I go?
Well, let's all go
I point to Paisley, like you.
Oh, go. Wait, you should go first.
Look for the guy with the charisma
yes.
score.
And I'll lead
You're trying
them.
to lead us out of here, right?
Yeah, I'll lead them to the exit.
No, Buggle's
Wait,
confused.
no,
it's just
Oh
this
no,
way.
Vulgo's also confused. Oh boy.
I'm
okay.
sure it's the other way, Vulgo.
No,
All right.
no,
Yeah, no.
no.
Pardon me, Scoot. I'm coming in.
Let's try this again.
Almost
Here I
there,
am.
Del.
Okay.
Not a Christmas save, please.
Okay. My best one. Oh, I thought it was a 19, but it's a 10, so that's a 9.
You suddenly realize Volko's right. You're done here.
You know what, Volga? I'm turning around on this.
Yeah,
Wait,
well,
watching,
yeah.
watching the procession walk past her, turn around and walk back is a little confused.
No, it's right. Guys, I'm not drunk any. Well, I'm a little drunk, but not from the mushrooms anymore. I can see the crystals right there, and then I walk forward.
Give me a Christmas save.
That's right. Brozzig's the one
As-
who will make it.
as-
Is this a charm effect?
Oh, that's a great question.
No.
Okay.
As Oleg is watching this, he's taking note and he's gonna use his astute feat to, if he tries it again, reroll with advantage.
Ooh, I like that.
I got a 3. I'm going back to the drunk mushroom room.
Yep.
Yeah,
There's
you're
nothing.
right.
This room is empty. There's nothing in here.
I'm gonna leave.
This is the good one.
Alia steps forward and then... No, never mind. I thought I saw something. Hey, look, there's red crystals down here. And she will begin
That's
to
right.
move down towards the red crystals, which are.
Do you want me to?
down this way.
Did you roll a save for her?
Oh,
Can
that's
I?
not
I
her.
have her. I have her token. Can I roll? Can I roll? A
You
save
can
for
roll
her?
a save if you want. Yeah.
I don't think she's very
I'm
charismatic.
sure I have an
but-
NPC tokens.
No, I mean I got her sheet. Oh, you know what? She's +0 to charisma. Let's go.
Hey.
Well, it's not a negative.
12.
Okay. I
Then
think
she
we saw
goes
that
heading
fail.
towards the red crystal room.
Okay. Yeah, right over there. I show you. I point.
Yikes.
You
That's
can't
a
remember
risk.
why they were going in there, Oleg, but you do take note that everybody thought they were going that way and then changed their mind.
Something's going on here. I'm gonna try this again.
All
And
right.
I will step through confidently
Okay.
with an astute
Nice.
mind.
You can walk through. In fact, you can walk all the way through. But there's nothing of interest or note here. You see no purple crystals. They're simply not there to your mind.
Interesting.
Volgo, go get Oleg. Go get him. He's going the wrong way. This is the way out. I'm pretty sure.
Alia
No,
will
it's not.
call you
And you
guys
know
to get
it's
the dark
not.
red crystals. And she will head over there where Scoot will
Sure.
collect 10 dark red crystals. She doesn't tell you why the Collusion want them, but she does say they're very useful.
What do they do?
Hmm. They're good for security.
Does that mean explosive? That's what I'm hearing.
No. They...
Hmm.
You can see she sort of hesitates for a moment. And you can tell that she shouldn't really tell you. But then she sort of goes, we put them in the walls around building, and they prevent like scrying, other divination,
Oh, cool.
magical intrusion.
That's awesome.
There's nothing to be embarrassed of. I think it's.
It's not about that. We're not meant to share the information because if it gets like read in your mind or whatever, then people will know how they might find a way around it.
Aaliyah, we are blood brothers now, all of us. We fought a dragon together.
That's
okay?
true, but
we
it doesn't
can
make
share
you
our secrets.
It doesn't make you any more mentally resistant. Have you seen
What do
you
you
and those
mean?
mushrooms?
We're the most mentally resistant.
What do you mean?
When she's like debating whether or not to tell us, I will put my hands over my ears and start going la 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 so that I don't hear.
He's sensible.
I activate my squawk walk. Did you hear? You didn't hear about the red crystals for defense?
No. La 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 la.
Oh, it was on purpose. I apologize. I am still drunk.
But
We're
with
just
that,
standing in the mushroom room.
You guys have got everything there is to get. The pale blue, you've got the purple ones from up top, you've got the deep purple ones which will power your gauntlet, and you've got the dark red ones for the collusion.
I think there was something else. I can't seem to remember.
Well, it would have been nice
well.
if we found some more of the big
Oh, well.
purple ones, but
Oh well.
Alias and shrugs.
Are any of these robots
I've got
smart
this
enough
football-sized purple one. It's a good
to get purple ones on their own?
You
We don't know they're there anymore.
don't know
No,
about.
but maybe the
but even
robots can do
prior
the
to
same.
it, all of the robots seemed a little confused as to why you were headed to an empty room.
Oh, okay. Well, let's get out of here. We're done.
Finally.
Wash my hands of this.
You guys can go all the way back through the caverns. And all the way back to the vehicle.
Whoa.
With
Nice.
your haul, you can head back to the collusion base. Alia is very grateful. She thinks it was a fantastic success. You can take
I agree.
you can take a blank 200 XP
Yay.
for your successful haul, and an
200.
extra 50. Oh, hello. An extra 50 for finding the purple crystals that you found to the north. But yes, we did not find any purple to the south.
What did you say? 200?
So it's 250, 250 in total. Yeah.
Nice.
Is anybody doing anything interesting on the way back? ATV.
Hmm.
Drive an ATV?
huffing
You didn't drive an
mushrooms.
ATV this time, did you? You just
No,
drove-
we took.
No,
Wait,
we did take an ATV because we said some people sat up
Yeah,
top,
you
some
had an
people sat at
ATV.
the
And
bottom.
you could sat on on the top. of the
Yeah.
Uh,
How long was this trip?
About 9 hours, I think, each way, and then you.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely
rested
huffing
when you got
mushrooms
there.
if it's that long.
Well, you rested when you got there, right? So the whole trip is 2.5 days.
Oh boy.
I think Oleg would be sort of like checking out some of the things that we acquired other than the crystals on the way back, since he doesn't really know too much about the crystals, and he'll wait for Alia or someone to teach him when we get back to base. But like this dragon wrath sword and the lot are interesting to him, I think.
What level are you guys?
5.
5.
5. So the sword will be in its slumbering form.
Mm-hmm. This is interesting. This sword seems to hold the power of that amethyst dragon, I think.
I mean, something tried to
sword.
kill it. Someone tried to kill it with the sword, and you think it absorbed some of its power?
Whoa.
I think that's an astute observation, Brozzig. I'm impressed, frankly.
Yes, the magic mushrooms that I ate, they've really expanded my mind. I think.
Garrett.
As you talk about the magic mushrooms, who partook in said mushrooms? Just Paisley and Brozzig?
No. Yes.
That's right.
The two of you, I need you to give me a
Well,
charisma
Oleg-
save, please.
Oleg
Yeah,
was hit by the first ones, but he's
No, just the ones that they were munching for.
Just the fun ones.
Charisma save.
13 for Brozzig.
11.
Okay. With an 11, Paisley. Brozzig, you succeeded. With an 11,
Oh,
Paisley.
shucks.
You feel an unerring urge to grab another mushroom and eat that. A real, almost like a need for it.
Yummy.
Brozzig has them.
Do you
ask him?
grab?
You ask
do you
Brozzig
grab-
for 'em?
Yeah, Brozzig passed that.
Oh, we're doing them again. It's a long ride. Okay, let's do a couple more.
me
I
a
want to see if
mushroom.
maybe we see that the world eater above and we freak out. That'll be fun. I take one with her.
Yay!
Oleg and Vulgo, you will note that they both spend a couple of minutes just sort of staring blankly into space. And after that couple of minutes, you both feel a bit almost disappointed. It reminds you of when you had at the festival you were pulled into a vision by Fantasy Life.
Oh, right, yeah.
It reminds you of stepping out of that, specifically Paisley and Brozzig.
Well, as they begin munching mushrooms, I will excuse myself to the bathroom.
The bathroom.
We're in an ATV. There's no bathroom here.
Wait, it travels for 8 hours. What do we do if we need the toilet?
Roll over.
I hand you another empty
Oh
jar.
my
Here.
goodness.
What do you mean?
Okay, fine. Can I then just go to like? Is there like an area that's like a bit?
You've
like
got the top, and
other
you've got
people
like,
aren't?
the bit where the people are, where these guys are.
Okay, then I'll go
in
to
the
the
middle,
top
you're going
then.
up top where
Go to the
Alia
cubby.
is. Alia is sort of.
Oh,
is controlling
people
it.
everywhere.
Okay. It's just
It's a
Alia.
car.
It's just Alia. She's focusing on. She's
There's
focusing
no
on the
secret
controls.
rooms.
What is she doing, sir?
She's focusing on the screens that are
Oh,
looking
thank
at
God.
like, the atmosphere, the temperature. What's
Okay,
underneath
great.
the wheels.
It's the future. I don't know what it has.
To be
Yeah,
fair,
so-
you did sit in one car that had like a full working bar and half an office, so
See?
I do understand
That's
where you're coming
true.
from.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I'll go up, and as she's like doing shit herself, I'll go to the other side, and I'd like to use the necklace I have to communicate with the Kaiser.
Yes, sorry. That's fine. For some reason, I thought it only went one way. It doesn't. Yeah, you can use the necklace.
Yeah. So I'll just say, "Are you there?
You up?
So casual.
He sort of
Are you
just
there,
leans
God?
in.
It's me."
Vulgo, it's in my mind. I tend to be there all the time.
Well,
Do you want...
I didn't know if you was asleep.
Maybe next time try. I'm sorry for disturbing you, Master.
Okay, well, I think that might be a bit too far.
Out with it. We haven't all got all day.
I think we should be back in town in like maybe 7 hours.
Should you? Important appointment.
Feeling his like, you know, snappiness.
He's feeling
Well,
ratty, and you can tell.
Yes.
He's in a
Um,
mood.
Well, I thought you wanted the scroll.
Oh, that. Yes, that would be good. Well, bring it to the house. Butler will see you. I have a reward for you there.
Ooh.
Oh.
Though trouble me enough, and I might retract it.
Trouble you with something you want. I'll be right back.
It's not always convenient to have one speak into one's mind.
Well, then send me your timetable.
When's your availability?
Some pleasures are not planned.
Oh, he's trying to bone.
Oh, yeah, probably the butler.
Just this long sigh and... I'll go to the house at your convenience. The butler will see you, day or night. He doesn't have a life. And with that,
Wow.
you just feel like this shut out, as if you've been shunted
Now
back
he
into
put on a ring
reality.
of mind shielding.
It did feel a bit like that, and just as
Why did he wear that whilst he's doing this?
Just as the thought comes out, you just see a very brief visual image of a beautiful blue Vidalgan woman.
Ooh.
La-di-da.
And then that's you just see that flash, and then your
Goodness
mind shut out.
gracious. Oh no.
Nice.
I accidentally occlumency'd him.
Yeah,
I think I'll stay up here, considering what's happening below.
Del,
just
do
disappointed.
you feel that like this wasn't as good as the first time? Maybe because the crystals weren't on the ceiling. I don't know.
It's not as much stuff to look at here. Probably because they're not attached to the source anymore.
It was good. It just felt disappointing afterwards.
Dang.
Like almost like you wanted to go back to it. Right? It was much more calmed down. It wasn't in the moment. It felt great.
Dang. Does this tolerance build that fast?
Listen, I don't know. We have to become mushroom growing experts because I cannot be taking
true.
2-day travel to regrow magic mushrooms all the time. It's going to be
No, it's highly
would be
inconvenient.
ridiculous. Yeah.
You've still got a sort of big batch of them, but then you look over to like the preserves jar that's where the growing one is, and like you wonder if it might be a bit more fresh if you were to get the one from the preserves jar, but you can sort of rationale that you probably shouldn't eat that one right now.
Hey, you two,
But
take
there
it
was
easy on
definitely a
that
thought
stuff,
about
right?
You
I'm
mean?
thinking about it.
We're on
I'm on
job.
vacation.
I'll
No,
just
not-
play
we're
my
done.
video game for a little while.
Job is done. What do you mean? I'm sitting in car. I have nothing to do.
That's
for
true, actually. Yeah,
9
we're off the
hours.
clock.
I was just knocked
Wait.
unconscious by giant dragon. Okay,
Didn't we
give me a
find
break.
some dwarf brew down there, or am I crazy?
Oh, you mean this? I hold up a bag of black powder.
All right, the
No,
party's
not
back on.
You mean this?
oh,
Not
wait,
the black,
not that.
not the smoke powder, please.
Oh yeah, I remembered. Brozzig still has it. Do not worry. I don't think we can do this as drugs though. I think it is as other applications.
There was
alright.
there was not ale. I don't remember any ale.
No, I don't think we found any food at all.
Brozzig would remember ale.
I was being optimistic. Maybe the dwarf stashed some down there.
I mean, I have a few. I have a Rothy if you want one. I mean, of
I would
course.
love
Okay, great.
walk me down.
I take out I think I have a cooler that keeps things keeps my beer cold.
Oleg,
that
you just
someone-
look. You
someone
just see
give us.
Paisley reach over and like change the radio station. Something a bit more trippy without even like thinking about it. She just sort of just hits the button and then yeah.
Yeah, it's those lizards I like.
I was about to play the lizards.
Base Storm, that's it. Turn on Base Storm. Yes.
Yeah. And Alia sort of looks around and we could go out when we get back. We don't have to go straight back to the base.
Whoa, now you're talking.
I mean, I kind of smell, but
I mean, we could wash and change. I've got a place in town.
Yeah, I am covered in dragon. Me and Paisley are covered in dragon blood right now. We definitely need a shower for sure.
I have a place in town.
Oh, great.
I would love to see it. Let's go. Party at Elias' house.
Changing and showering at Alia's house. Party elsewhere.
Yeah. Pre-game.
I get
at
rid
Elia's
of the Evite that I was sending to everyone.
She sort of looks at you and like, look, the place is like small as small gets.
Alright.
But it's got a place you can wash and a place you can change. I've got some stuff we can wear. Like, some of it might be a bit big for you, but we'll work something out.
If you have like a tank top,
Got
that
some
works as like
shiftweaves.
a nice mini dress.
yeah, things for us.
She's got a couple of shift weaves, so they'll adjust your size.
Oh, okay.
What she
Oh,
said. You've
fun.
gone very quiet, Rico.
Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, it was like, quick, I was like, alright, fair enough.
Sorry.
Yeah, and almost automatically, both Oleg, as you watch them, both of them are sort of like just holding the edge of the magic mushroom bag. They're not eating them. They're not even really thinking about it. But you can tell that almost subconsciously they're just holding onto the edge of the bag.
It's like right in between the two of us.
Hang
After
on.
sitting in the back seat.
Yeah,
Can I
keeping
sort
my
of-
eye
On
on
no
it.
go seat, probably.
Can I nonchalantly sort of just like slip my hand over and just sort of like grab it?
What do you? You're reaching right over me. This is very rude. What do you want to try one?
That's
We're doing
pretty
another
rude.
one?
He's
No, I just
driving.
Oh, he's driving.
There's no
Probably
traffic.
Not your best plan.
There's no traffic out here. It's fine.
No, just vast chasm holes.
Yeah. Do not drive into the pit.
I'll hand it back. I'll hand it
Thank you.
back. I'm just
Listen,
curious.
listen, Oleg, you deal with magic crystals. That is your domain. You know, if you want something to tweak on, that is, you know, kind of my domain.
Lenny
Okay,
just
so-
very quietly
That's
to you,
right.
Oleg says, dangerous stuff, that.
You know this for a fact, Lenny.
Anything that changes the mind is dangerous for you,
Whoa,
humanoids.
that's so deep.
I tend to agree with you. But to each their own. I'm not
What
their
does that
mother.
even mean? To each their own. Stupid
I
sentence.
think it means that everyone is entitled to their own vices.
What vices am I gonna get?
We'll figure it out, but it won't be mushrooms, I'll tell you that much. Not until you're 16.
Lenny
But
just wants a
I'm
party.
also not entirely sure Lenny has a mouth that opens. Like, I suppose Lenny does, right?
Is it just like painted on? That's so cute.
I think
just-
so. Oh, this is this is not what I was looking for.
Yeah, I'm picturing like an oscillator that just kind of moves, like does like the sound wave when.
Oh,
Yeah,
we only
exactly,
have a token.
exactly,
We don't
yeah.
have another picture. All right, fine.
I
Just make
don't-
him really big.
Aww.
Yeah.
That sweet
No,
face.
it's literally like it moves like when he's talking, but it's almost like it's like a light that moves. It's not. It doesn't actually open. He
Doesn't
can't eat
shudder.
anything. Yeah.
That's so cute. Ugh,
If
I'm
I
obsessed.
if I did have a mouth that like really functioned, I'd smoke.
Hell yeah, brother.
I'd look cool.
I mean, it does look cool, Lenny, but I'm told that it's also not the healthiest. But, again, you are
I don't
a
breathe,
robot.
so
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh.
So you should be fine. That's very cool.
I like this music. And you can see like he puts one grappling hook up to the ceiling and then starts lowering and raising himself in time to the beat. Like he's just bopping up and
Aw.
down from the ceiling.
I cast dancing lights on him, so he's like a disco ball now.
At which point he sort of pushes himself
Oh,
on the side
hell
and then just
yeah.
spins really slowly as he does it in the lights.
Oh
having a good
shit,
time.
the party's starting. I will dance with Lenny.
Alia sort of comes back up top and looks over to you, Vulgo. And hey, what we're thinking about going back to a place that I got and changing and getting ready and going out for the evening. Gonna celebrate our victory. You'll come, right?
She sees like it's like a deer in headlights kind of fear. As she says,
Crazy.
I don't really drink.
That's okay.
Um,
Can you dance?
No.
Okay,
You
well,
see,
we'll
bro, you
just hang
you
out
see
and chat.
Brozzig pops his head up from below and he says, "Vulgo, they have bathrooms there. You can go in the bathroom. Your favorite place." Pops back down.
You'll come,
Um,
right? Oh, like it's driving. It's just sort of like trying to hypnotize you through the roof.
Exactly. Maybe for a little bit.
Great! It's sorted. And then she sort of reaches down. Guys, I kind of made a promise to somebody that if you guys go out, they could come out with us.
Okay,
That's
more the
somebody
better.
named Dylan.
Yeah. He hasn't been out clubbing in like a few decades.
Oh yeah, let's bring him. He forgot what trees are. He needs to get out there.
Well, as long as he doesn't get us in trouble.
He will.
Oh. No, not Dylan.
She sort of smiles, and then you guys can keep on driving. After 2 hours, I need a charisma save from. Oh, go on.
I was just going to say, while she's up here, to skirt around that topic, I think I'm getting, like, more access to Vikaisa's power.
You're doing what with the who?
I don't.
You tell us
She
to
says
Alia,
that.
who has no idea who
Yeah, I
Mikayla
know,
is.
right? Oh my god, you're right, and I can't talk
Oh,
about
no.
it.
Oh, no.
No.
Yes. Do you want
no,
to
you're
come
right,
sides
you're-
instead?
What did
Yeah.
she hear?
Oh,
He
yeah.
didn't. He didn't say it. That's why I said it.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
I see.
No, no,
You
no.
can climb down.
I'll just
and
no.
see what the
I'll
guys
just
can
no, no, no.
say.
I'll just say I think I'm getting stronger.
Oh, must be all that working out you're doing,
Oh, wow.
right?
I give her like the most baffled look.
Well, we
And,
going
like-
through the cave was hard work. We jumped
Well,
and
physically.
climbed and ran and...
That was a spell that I jumped with.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
Also,
that.
did not climb.
You did run though from a. You ran around a corner from an earth elemental. I remember that.
Volgo's got speed.
Also a spell.
Yeah.
Oh, he was gonna make sure, didn't he? Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
True,
Well,
true.
I don't know. Maybe it's all that crisps you're eating.
Oh my goodness. I will like roll my eyes and like I'll extend my arms and like over like around my wrist like red glittery mist will like rotate and then off in the distance maybe like 50 feet away explosion of fire
Whoa!
appears as I cast fireball.
Brother attack!
When
Brother
you do
attack!
that- When you do that, she sort of
Shit.
yeah, let it all out, man. Go on.
What? I'm just showing you that I'm stronger.
Oh, right.
Guys, watch out.
Yeah, it was great.
Something's attacking
From
out
the,
here.
cock,
thought
from
you
the
were just
cockpit, Oleg will be like,
de-stressing.
my blind spot. Stop that.
But yeah, after 2 hours, I need a charisma save from Paisley and Brozzig, please.
All
I'm gonna
right.
say Oleg for freaking like falling asleep while he's fried.
14 for Brozzig.
Wow, a 13 for Paisley.
Unfortunately, at this point, that is a failure for both of you.
Darn.
You.
We're going down
Moving
together.
on the
You once again
Yeah, we're
sort of
going
feel
down
like
together.
it's time to grab another mushroom.
Right. Yeah, you know,
can
Lenny's
attempt to
here.
refuse if you want. Like this is the charisma failure doesn't mean you take it. The charisma failure means that there's a price to not eat it.
Well,
I don't know, Del. I think we
how
don't
far
want
away
to,
from home?
we don't want to eat all of these before we go. We're gonna go out
4
tonight
hours
and
drive.
get. We're gonna get kind of fucked up tonight. I don't. Maybe. Maybe we try to wait. Maybe we take one before we go out. We hold it before we go to the club. Can we wait? Can we wait? Can we hold it? We think. Can we make a pact that we'll wait till we go out tonight to take one?
Acts or so. Well, we'll say, yeah, I'll hold off for now. Sure.
Okay, we're gonna try. We'll try.
Wait.
We'll
Both
try
of
to
you
hold off.
Sort of get a sort of dry mouth.
Oh,
Your
pardon me.
eyes feel a bit like dirty, and you're sort of feeling almost like you can't quite relax or concentrate on anything.
I'm anxious.
You'll have a -2 to all wisdom saves,
Okay.
and to your initiative.
Ah. Well, I'm still dancing. I'm debating taking one, but no, I'll keep dancing with Lenny.
Yeah, and as you guys sort of a few hours later, you're about to get into town, and she will say to you, Oleg, that the map is somewhere else. She will tell you, Oleg, that you're headed not to Darktown. Sorry, I just headbutted my microphone. But to Hamilton Park.
All right.
Hamilton Park. Okay.
But guys, it really is a small place. Like, really small. There's a place to park. Just, if you head down this road and just over there, take a left.
Wow.
She'll sort of point, and then she'll show you what looks like, I can't think of the right word in American. We'd call it like a garage, but like for fixing up a car. A mechanic's place,
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Called a
Sure.
garage. That's called a
Okay,
garage.
cool.
Yeah.
All right, okay, cool. But it's sort of like, you know, one of those, like, it's got a slightly curved roof. It's quite long and flat. Like it's one
Like
story.
it's like a hangar, like an
Yes,
airplane.
exactly like that. Yes, exactly like that. It's like a hangar, but it's not all that big. It's only sort of like, I don't know, a block maybe in size.
Mhm.
Very flat. And she'd be like, okay, Yeah, just drop the vehicle there. That's fine in the parking space out there. Come with me. I'll show you around.
Wow, I'm so excited.
I will
Great.
park up.
Is this what kind of, is this like a nice side of
Turn
town?
my emergency
broke.
brake
Yeah.
on.
Did we
so-
leave these very expensive crystals in the car? Do we want to put alarm spell on them?
She will tell you that the ATV is completely secure.
Great.
It'll take them
Fantastic.
hours and drilling to get into it. She's like, Hamilton Park's alright. It's as you drove through it, it's a little like Darktown. But
Okay.
it's sort
I
of
feel
flatter.
comfortable here then.
It's sort of flatter. There's not all these really tall buildings. Instead, everything's wide and sprawling.
Cool.
There's a few rundown buildings. The roads aren't particularly well kept. But it's mid-afternoon. There's nothing too dodgy going on. There's a few junkies getting lost. But there's nothing
Nice.
really, too dodgy out here. Sort of what I think
Alright.
that the suburbs of Detroit are like. That's what's in my head. I have not been to Detroit, so I don't know, but that's how it feels. A little run down, a little out of sorts, but it's okay.
I'll allow it.
And as you approach this hangar, there's this sort of single big door. When I say big, sort of 10 foot tall, 5 foot wide.
Whoa.
And she sort of puts in a passcode, and the whole thing slides up, and you enter into like a large corridor. And she goes over to what looks a bit like a locker. And she sort of takes a key out from a chain around her neck. Sort of unlocks the locker, and she'll gesture towards a door. And there is only one door. There's hundreds of lockers on the wall. There's one door in the middle. And then
Kidding, huh?
she's taken out this sort of like strange. It's like a metal box, I guess. It looks like a wall light switch. And then she sort of puts it in the middle of that door, and you see it turn very, very slowly, and then sink into the door. And then she's like, "Right, come on in." And she opens up the door, and when you enter in, there is like immediately as you go in, there's a bed on the left, and on the right there's a closet, and it's like a thin corridor, like closet, bed. You go down a little further. She's like, "Bathroom's just in there." And it's like it's a box shower with a toilet and a sink next to it. Like they're like crammed on in. And then over to the left, you see like, do you know like a work kitchen? Like it's just like it's a counter with a microwave, a sink,
I'm imagining
and a kettle.
studio
Right,
kitchen.
That's it. Like it's not even a studio kitchen. It's just a worktop with a
Wow.
microwave, a sink, and a kettle. And it's all in this space.
Hey.
Of sort of, it's like maybe the whole thing is 10 foot wide and 15 foot long at most. It's like one of those
Wow.
Japanese mini houses. And you can see that she's only ever used this for like getting changed, getting out of the place for a bit, like being based somewhere else. It's not a place to live, it's a place to stay. It from a
Nice.
behind the scenes perspective, it's inspired by those Japanese places where you go and you just climb into a bed and
A
then you
pod hotel.
fuck off
The,
again.
like
Yeah,
micro
exactly.
hotels.
Yeah, exactly.
This is pretty
Oleg
luxurious.
Oleg will waste no time and immediately head into the bathroom.
Okay.
Before Vulgo can go in.
Yeah.
To the rest of you,
Hey, whatever
hands,
that was.
she hands you three what looks like a sort of black shawl. She's like, you can wear that. Oh, you don't know how these work?
Well, no. What is this?
Brozzig's
Okay.
trying to tie it around his waist.
Little
like a-
black
like a skirt.
dress?
She just giggles. She's like, no. So, like, unravel it to its full width, and wrap it around your shoulders, and then tie it at the front, and then think about what you want to be wearing.
Whoa.
Each one's got a couple of outfits left in it.
So,
Couple left.
what is the vibe of this club or wherever we're going to tonight?
Well, there's the gas station. We should go to the gas station. That's not too far from here.
What's the vibe of the gas station?
Neon lights,
Paisley's already
black-
wearing like a full black like
black tile
cat
flooring,
suit.
black tile flooring, neon lights, glow in the dark drinks.
Ooh,
It's pretty cool.
I'm down.
Music's kind of. You were listening to bass Storm in the car, right?
Mm-hmm,
Similar stuff, yeah.
All right, I'm
See, I've
sold.
only made 2 club playlists, so most of them use the same music. But yeah, I mean, you can pretty much like it's very the whole of the world is quite out there. You can really just anything you think is cool, just stick it on.
Ooh.
She's got like these sort of just below the knee sort of lycra shorts, like cycling shorts going on, with a bright pink crop top on the top half. And then she's got like, these huge metal shoulder pads, like almost like armored pauldrons. Over the top of it.
Very cool.
Well, I can't pick that now because I don't want us to be matching. Unless we all want to match, maybe? No? Okay.
Oh, these
No
are
way.
in! And she sort of taps the pauldrons.
I like the shoulder pads. Paisley's wearing a like cat suit, all black with some long fringe on the arms, so they spin around when she dances, and some platform boots. So she's now like as tall as Brozzig.
Wait, what? How tall are you, Bates?
I don't know. How tall's Brozzig?
5 foot?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Maybe my platforms aren't that tall.
Like 2 foot platforms?
No, own it. That's what
Yeah, they're very, very tall platforms.
She's like, whoa, I like that. Bates is very dexterous, right? You'll manage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is Vulgo looking like right now? But while you're thinking about that, the answer to that question, Oleg, you stepped in here, and there was like, it's the tiniest little, like the top of the toilet to put your clothes, and then as you step in, there's the whole ceiling of the shower just rains. Like,
Oh my goodness.
warm, and like even like there's just one dial, and it's like, do you know those? Like, do you know when it's like a hypometer or something like that? Like any of those, it literally looks like that. It's just a single thing, and you can just turn it from fucking freezing to screaming hot or anywhere in the middle.
Oleg like a hot shower. I
Yeah,
think.
and there's just thick like rain just coming down from the ceiling. It's like you stepped under a waterfall. It feels amazing.
Yeah.
Vulgo,
Oleg's had a great
what the
time.
hell are you wearing?
Yeah, Vulgo. What's your club fit?
Can you come back to me?
What the hell is Brozzig wearing? No,
Brozzig, thinking about, listening to Bass Storm in the car, I feel like he wants to look like the lizards from Bass Storm with like those suits, but with the neon lights all through it. You know what I mean? Because we're going to be in like the dark club, so he has like the
That is
neon
cool.
like piping throughout the entire suit.
I love that.
That
It's
is
very
cool.
yeah. I think that's what he's wearing.
Did you go with the glasses as well? Alternate colors?
If that's part of, I don't know. Can the
Oh,
Shell
you
do
can
that?
do it's literally a full clothing outfit.
Then 100% he does that. Yes.
Wow.
She looks
You're
at you.
killing
it,
Yeah,
Brozzig.
you really are a fan.
Yes. I could be the 8th lizard. Look at me. Yes.
Shit. Damn it. There were meant to be 8 of them. Why did I have lost one?
I'm looking at
no.
the picture.
in my information about them, it says there's 8 of them, but fuck it, whatever.
Wow. Well, the last one went missing. This is a well-known scandal.
He sat up on the top just DJing, right? In that picture.
He's not missing. He's right here.
Yeah, Vulgo.
So I think what he's wearing is like black leather boots,
Nice.
tight black jeans with like a couple of rips going up them, and then he's wearing like a very plain black t-shirt with a crop black leather jacket,
Nice.
and he's wearing like black like thick square like sunglasses that have like
Whoa.
a red like almost like a lightning strike against like from one side to the other.
Ooh.
Oh, Vulgo, you got holes in your
Vulgo.
pants. You got holes in jeans.
No,
Did yours
wait,
rip?
that's
Was your
cool.
shawl ripped? What happened?
No, that's the style.
Oh.
How else do you get pants on if they don't have a hole in it?
Oh
I'm
boy.
gonna need to have another mushroom before I think about that question.
Literally. And
Do you have another mushroom?
we ready? We
have
get well.
them when we're going
hold on.
out.
Well, no. Well, let's do the save. If I fail the save, I'm doing another one. I'm doing another one immediately.
Go ahead, give me a Christmas save.
This is how I will decide.
Ah, shucks. If Brozzig's having one.
I have another one.
Too.
I rolled a 12.
Oh no.
I got a 13.
This time you spend 4 or 5 minutes sort of absolutely just lost in thought.
Hmm.
just oblivious. Everything feels great. It's smooth.
I'm just touching the neon lights on my.
Oh yeah, I would love to do the mushroom while I take a shower. That would be awesome.
It's quite a small place that you're in, but as you looking around, Paisley, the walls are just getting a bit larger. You see Oleg come out like steaming.
Perfect timing.
Head straight into the bathroom, and in your mind, like it's the biggest bathroom you've ever been in. You sort of go into the shower and sort of put your arms out, and the walls are getting wider. Raining.
Gonna be okay.
This is cool.
Brozzig is currently basically staring into the microwave because it's got like a slightly mirrored front.
In his head, he's at the club and he is just going crazy. He's just dancing, having a great time.
But you can see him like staring into the microwave and then like dancing with himself and like the mirrored reflection in the microwave, not like actually in the microwave. Right. But you can see he's like looking at the lights on his own glasses. On his suit and getting a bit lost in that and just raving. It's very obvious what they've been up to when you've been in the shower.
Oleg will turn to Vulgo and like be like, Vulgo. Nice.
You look to Oleg, to Vulgo, and obviously he's wearing his new outfit, right?
Yeah. Nice shades. You let them take another mushroom.
I don't control them. Have you tried controlling them?
Yeah, I tried to take them away from them, for God's sake. It's gonna rot their brains to mush.
You could probably find them now.
There's
We're not paying
much
attention.
there anyways.
That's true. I'm gone in the shower.
While they're preoccupied, I'm gonna actually find these mushrooms and sort of watch them.
If you can try and take the mushrooms.
Well, I'm gonna take them like the roll.
They're right now. They're under Brozzig's suit jacket that he's wearing.
Oh no!
Like he's like got them in his inside pocket. There's no way Brozzig's left them hanging about.
He seems oblivious though, so I'm just gonna like search his person.
He's oblivious.
Okay. Yeah, you can take them.
I'll just think you're tickling him.
I'll pretend to dance with him. You know, hey,
He literally says to boo you.
I love that this is happening outside. Meanwhile, Del is in the shower just staring at the wall.
Doesn't count.
I'm having the time of my life. These walls are crazy.
Yeah, okay. You're taking the mushrooms. What are you doing with them?
I'm just gonna try to crotch them. See if I can.
To crush them?
Crotch. Like stuff them.
Gonna stick him down his pants.
You're wearing a towel. Good luck.
That's
She hands you a shawl
What's
and
this?
explains how to use it.
Oh, very nice.
You gotta look the part, you know?
Oh yeah, what's Oleg's fit?
So I think Oleg has taken quite a liking to his slippers of spider climbing. So his outfit is gonna sort of like match his slippers, and he's gonna transform it into sort of like a two-piece tracksuit, like an Adidas tracksuit, but black, like velour, with like dark purple sort of like spider web motifs, like down the arms and like up.
That is cool.
As you guys hang out, you can each take a turn in the shower, whatever, get out. Paisley sort of comes out, but doesn't realise that the room's a lot smaller she thought it was, and sort of bumps into a few people before she sort of gets herself together.
Sorry.
Gets back in her 2-foot pumps. And then, yeah, you guys can head on out. She'll take you to the gas station.
Oh boy, did you already text Dylan?
Yeah, as you guys get out, Dylan is literally waiting outside at the front.
Oh shoot!
And he's got a car.
What?
Oh, Dylan, did you steal this?
No,
is this hot?
No,
is this ride
I
hot?
did not steal it. Actually, didn't steal it. I borrowed it with permission.
Oh,
with
good
permission.
wow.
He's feeling very proud of himself.
From
Never uses it. And it's quite a cool ride. Yeah, so what's cool about this ride is like it's got those huge, like almost pretend racing car tires. They're massive, like on the side of the car. And it's sort of black and silver. The whole vehicle is black and silver with these sort of silver wheels. And it's got suicide doors that sort of come up. And he sort of gestures up. And as you get in, it's just this big leather couch in the back, which you can also like. It's like a bucket couch you can all like climb into and sit on.
Shift doesn't use this? Too busy teleporting or what?
Why won't you? You could be there now. Why be there later?
Because this is style.
Right?
Yeah.
He wanted a
Can't
bed,
just-
I think.
Wait, what?
Gas station?
Oh
Let's
yeah.
go.
Yeah, wait, head count. Vulgo. Is Vulgo here? Vulgo, where are you? Is he still in bathroom?
Vulgo is there.
Oh, you're
Looking-
here. Good.
Looking very uncomfortable.
I
Vulgo,
can't
you
see
look
anything.
cool.
Brozzig takes his glasses off. I couldn't see anything with these things on. Okay, you're here. Good.
And with that, you guys can park up at the gas station.
All right.
James,
Mm-hmm.
before we go in, could we take a quick break?
No. We will take a break, but in about 3 minutes. Okay? Because we're going to end in a slight cliffhanger on our break.
Uh-oh.
As you guys head on in, there are people in here, but AI art is rubbish when you find people. So it should look like this, but with people in it.
Yeah, we are
Alright.
early.
As you head on in, you'll note that there are sort of like dangling like chains and ropes from the ceiling, and people are swinging on them. And I don't mean like in a sexual
Wow,
weird way. People are literally
cool.
just swinging around having fun.
No.
I
And
want to turn.
look how small you guys are.
This place is huge.
And as you guys come in, Dylan's like, right, first round of drinks is on me, and you've got no choice. You're having this. It is amazing, and it's the reason we come to the gas station. I haven't had one of these in like 10 years, and it's just called a refill, and you are gonna love it, especially you. And he points to Vulgo.
Ooh, they still serve this drink?
Yeah, it's that they're known for it, man.
Uh-oh.
And he's gonna go and get you a full round of these drinks. And basically, they look like the green of a watermelon around the bottom. And then they're like dark red, like the rest of it. Have I said something, done something, Josh? That I shouldn't have done?
You froze.
No,
and
you
then very
froze for
quickly
a
sped
second.
out.
Oh, okay.
And then
My bad. So yeah, it's like a green base around the bottom, like the skin of a watermelon, and then there's the red of the watermelon all the way up. But it glows like unnaturally in this long, thin glass. You can tell from just looking at it that it's fizzy.
nice.
As you take the first sip, it tastes like fresh watermelon, like you've just taken a bite of a watermelon, but it's slightly fizzy. And then it's like that. There's that remnant of almost like popping candy just crackling down your throat as it goes.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'll be nursing this all night.
And then I need a charisma save from the lot of you.
Oh no, never mind. That damn popping candy.
Oh wow.
It's a 3.
I wanted to
Okay.
Brozzig.
17.
No, 9.
14 for me.
Unless this is poison, in the case I get advantage. But
Wow.
Sort of.
I'll roll and let you decide.
Well, you've succeeded anyway, so it doesn't matter. If you got below a 15, then immediately you sort of, all of you will feel this sort of bubbles go right down, like sort of down your throat and into your stomach. You'll actually feel them bubble down. And anybody got below a 15 will simply take their glass and just right down. And at the end,
I'm
like,
yucking
as
it
they
up with
finish that
Dylan.
drink, like it's like slightly syrupy. There's a popping candy feel. There's watermelon going on. It doesn't really taste of any alcohol at all. And
Oh,
then
that's
you
dangerous.
and then you feel great. Suddenly, it's like you've just finished a Red Bull. You're full of energy. You're ready to go.
Ric Flair scream.
And as you look down into the cup, having just finished draining it, it slowly begins to refill itself.
Oh,
and on that note,
fantastic.
we'll take a short break.
The refill.
Hello, and welcome back to the second half of Mark the Deletion. When we left off, who failed their save? Whose drink got downed? Vulgo, who I think just did a
Damn near
rock
everyone.
outside.
No, I just put my hand.
Okay. Paisley, what did you get on your save?
I got a 17.
Was it a wisdom save?
It was
Wisdom
charisma.
save. Oh, okay, that's all right then. You and Brozzig will be all right. And Oleg, you succeeded as well.
No, I did not.
We've been pre-gaming all day. We're fine. We're fine.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
Brozzig, you got.
16.
Oh yeah, okay. So Brozzig and Paisley.
That's right. This brew is nothing.
It feels a bit light. It feels a bit chill and fun.
It's a tasty drink for
nothing-
sure.
Yeah, nothing more than that. And then
It's like a
suddenly
White Claw.
both of you a bit itchy.
Uh-oh.
Maybe the drink's not enough. Give me a charisma save.
They're gonna have a bad trip.
Whoa. Is it ever gonna get bad?
They're
They're
going
gonna
to
start seeing
they're
spiders.
-1 for Brozzig.
Yikes!
Whoa.
Well,
I got
And that
11.
one, -2.
okay.
A
Well, the
lot of
two of
ones
you
here.
are in desperate need of Oleg's underwear.
Well,
Nuts.
I don't know that we know that they're there.
Nuts.
I was definitely in the
don't.
shower when he
You
took
don't.
that. I'll go to
But-
Brozzig then.
Yeah,
Hey, Brozzig.
both of you really, really begin to feel the need.
You feeling this? You feeling what I'm feeling? It's
No, I'm
mushroom
not.
time.
I'm not feeling it. Oh yeah, that yes. No, I thought you meant I was not feeling it. So yes.
No,
we
yeah,
need
this
more
drink
mushrooms.
is good, but what is this? It's
All right,
delicious.
I reach into my breast pocket and oh no, they're not here. Del, I don't. Oh,
very,
oh god.
very
Oh, God,
funny.
I'm like-
very funny,
Brozzig's
Brozzig.
taking all of his clothes off in the club now, looking for.
You can't take all your clothes off. You're only wearing a shift.
I know you just wearing shit.
Oh no.
Then he tries to take it off. He tries to.
Okay.
Oh no.
And then there's just a dwarf in his underwear, middle of the room, holding a black, like what
Brozzig.
looks like a black shawl.
Brozzig's not wearing underwear. 100%.
No.
Brozzig, this bit has
Oh.
gone too far.
One
Oh, God.
guy, one
Oh.
gnome, just sort of like raises up. He's like, yeah, feel free, brother, feel free. And you see him downing a watermelon drink.
Oh no. Oh
Brozzig, you
no.
lost him?
Brozzig, you see as this happens, you see Brozzig get so embarrassed, and then he disappears. He turns invisible.
I like that.
Brozzig.
As you suddenly go invisible, like Dylan's very rapidly with his true sight, grab hold of like some napkins, and like he's trying to sleight of hand, like spread them out. He's like, dude, put it back on.
Oh god, Dylan. Oh god,
I
Dylan.
can also see
Oh,
invisible,
okay.
so I'm just continuing my conversation with Brozzig.
You can still hear me. You can hear me the whole time. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Okay, I put this shawl back on somehow. Okay, I don't. Okay, listen, Dylan.
Trust.
We have problem. We have problem here. Okay. Listen, Del and I have been eating magic mushrooms all day, and we really need more mushrooms right now. And
lost them.
I cannot find them
Mushrooms?
anywhere.
Lost
We
him.
found them in the floor of a cave. Okay. We have not been making good decisions today.
I don't
Dylan sort
know
of looks
about
at your
that.
question, Liam. I'll be intrigued. What's the problem?
Okay.
I
All
know.
right.
I wish I could have.
I think I dropped them. Let me. You know what? Hold on. Brozzig's gonna activate his X-ray vision eye, and he's gonna look. He's gonna look around. He's gonna look around for the mushrooms.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm looking in the ethereal
At
plane.
first, you're not really.
I'm looking everywhere.
At first, you're not really looking at
Somewhere.
people's crotches, and then just you catch a glimpse of it as your eyes go by, and then you sort of turn. And Oleg, you see Brozzig like sort of focus on his eye, and then his black little sort of eye, and then he just starts staring at your crotch.
Oleg is giggling the entire time. He's just like,
Well, Brozzig's invisible still at this point.
yeah.
All of a sudden,
Oh,
you,
right.
you,
Sorry. Yeah.
you
of course.
feel yourself get absolutely like tackled as Brozzig is gonna try to get into your pants and take the,
Oh my
take the mushrooms
goodness.
away.
Fire off, Oleg. Oh, you just let it happen.
If he's still invisible, yeah, I'd be like, what's going on here? So I would
Give me the mushrooms, Oleg. Listen, not just not you hear Brozzig yelling at you. Give them to me. What are you doing?
Are you
Get them out of
crazy?
your pocket. Oh, these aren't in your pocket. Oh my God, Oleg.
What's going
got a hand
on
up in my
here?
pocket.
Listen, these. Give me these. Brozzig tries to take them away from you.
Put your clothes back on, man.
Yeah, Brozzig now becomes uninvisible. It's probably been a minute by now.
Is he
I'm fully
dressed
dressed.
again?
In full, yeah, he's
Okay.
partially dressed.
You just
he's
hear the
stuffing
gnome
his
from the other
part
side.
back into his hand.
Okay,
Wow. Some fans.
listen, I can handle my shit, Oleg. Clearly.
Oleg.
Is that so?
If you wanted the mushrooms, you could have just
Yeah,
asked.
we would have shared. There are plenty to go. Well, maybe
We
not
love to
now.
share.
Are there mirrors behind the bar?
Mirrors.
Take a look at yourself.
bars. You know, a lot of
No,
bars.
no. It's so because it's so dark and there's just the neon lights flashing around. There's just like thin lines of neon light along the bar, and that's it.
Mm.
Mm.
The floor's kind of mirrored.
I didn't think we were going to have a very special episode this week, but we kind of are.
This is special.
Every
Tackling
episode
addiction,
special
guys.
with you guys.
Yeah.
Christ.
Listen, don't get lost, brother. This is a slippery slope.
Lost in what? This world sucks. You see what happens to us? I freaking got almost killed by dragon, like 9 hours ago. Okay.
I will grab Brozzig and pull him in close, and we survived.
Yes. And now I'm going to get high as shit on magic mushrooms. You see, this is exactly the point.
You'll just hear Alia very quietly. It's a circle of life in the background. She was like,
She gets it.
man.
She gets it. Alia gets it. Listen.
Alia has a line of shots
Back
on
to
the bar
business.
and is
Back
waiting
to
for you
business.
guys to finish arguing.
Back to business tomorrow. Today is mushroom day.
I'll let him go, and I'll say,
Mushroom day.
I wish to not slay a dragon every day, if this is what it means.
Shots, guys!
Yes, and then Del and I have to go to bathroom afterwards.
They're really nice. They taste amazing. Like I promise, they're not too bad. And she sort of gestures for you to come over, Vulgo. And you'll see that basically there's a line of shots. There's 10 of them, and they go from black to clear via like the whole gamut of the rainbow.
Wow.
Just real quick, James. I'm sure it won't matter in the slightest, but when we were getting ready, I forgot to say that I put on my gloves that hide my fingerprints.
Ooh, nice.
That's good. Nobody will know who drank the last shot. But yeah, so she starts handing them out like just randomly, just hands you one each. And then her and Dylan have two, both in the same hand. And they do this weird little thing where they like, sort of lean in. They've got their foreheads like pressed together. And they're muttering something really fast. Like, and then suddenly they both like step back and shot both at the same time. And they put their heads back together. They reach out to the last shot each.
What the hell is this?
And they break it back down. And then she turns to the bartender. No.
Wow.
And you can just see like there's obviously some sort of thing going on between them, but you've no idea what's really going on. And then Dylan just sort of turns to you two, Del and Brozzig.
Oh, Dylan, yeah, we got our mushrooms back.
I found them.
Right.
Oleg was bogarting him.
Look, guys, I'm up for a party. I love a party. Party's great.
Alright, let's go. Let's go to the
Let's go
bathroom.
wild. Let's go mad. Have you any idea what they're gonna do to you?
They're doing great things to me right now. I feel wonderful.
Yeah, they do really cool stuff when you look at stars,
Yeah.
crystals.
Can you spare one tiny little mushroom?
You can have a whole mushroom if you want, if you're going to do them with us, sure. I hand him one.
I'm not gonna eat it.
Oh, I take it back. What are you gonna do with it?
Bex?
Is she here?
No, but if everything goes wrong in like 3 days' time, I'd like to have one tiny sample of what the hell went wrong with you.
Oh, you see. Okay, so when you're picking us up out of gutter in a few
Yes.
days, you... Okay, great.
What? Wow.
I take the tiniest fleck I can with a knife. Just the tiniest little fleck. And I kind of like hand...
microscope.
Put it
Paisley, give me a perception check.
Oh, is this based on sight?
Yes. It's based on Dylan trying to sleight of hand a bit more than a tiny speck.
Well, that was a 1 and a 3, so with my advantage, it's a 6.
He leans in real close to take the
It's dark
speck, and
in
you
here,
can
you
see
know?
him being very careful to take the speck, and with his other hand, he just takes a single mushroom. And he's going to put it in a little case, put it away,
Nice.
just in case you guys get poisoned. And he's like, right, to the bathroom, let's go!
Yeah!
And
How much mushrooms is left?
right now, about a couple of pounds.
Oh, wow, there's a lot more than I thought!
We're gonna die.
Gosh, guys, right?
We are
It's a
gonna
mushroom
die.
It was a tree,
themed.
right?
I know, but I didn't know how much, like, containers we had and stuff.
You took the one container to grow it, and then he said, I fill my backpack.
Yeah.
You that was at least 3 pounds of
That's
mushrooms.
so funny! I thought it was just in the little sample jars, that's so funny.
No.
Okay.
The one sample jar, which is in the ATV with a single, like, growing
Yeah.
mushroom. in it.
These weren't like
Okay,
releasing
perfect.
spores
Loose to eat.
everywhere, right?
Yeah, so, yeah, cool. Then it comes to the bathroom, he's like, right, come on, let's find out.
Yeah, we gotta see how this.
I hand
this
Dylan the
neon
biggest,
lights work.
like the biggest one I can find.
Okay,
So
he's
here.
gonna
There
throw
we
it up
go.
in the air. And he,
Catch
like,
it.
raises his arms out, like Jesus on the cross. Mouth
Catch it.
straight open and just bam, straight into his mouth and starts trying to say,
Amazing.
yeah.
Pretty cool, right?
Hey, I'm on the ceiling.
That takes effect very quickly.
Is he
Almost
on,
instant.
is he on the ceiling? Let me take one.
Is he
and
on the
find
ceiling?
out.
Not yet.
Oh no. Oh no, we're all on the ceiling.
How about now?
No. Oh, well, either you're all on the floor or you're all on the ceiling. I'm not sure, Paisley.
Oh, okay.
Volgo! Bros are just yelling for Volgo. Volgo, we're in the bathroom! Where are you?
That's true.
Volgo's at the
Where
bottom.
is
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yes.
think I'm gonna try the red shot.
Okay.
Ooh.
So each shot tastes
Spicy.
exactly the same, regardless of what color it is.
Oh.
Unfortunately. But kind of fortunately. Because each shot tastes like a journey. So as you take this shot, when you first take it, it's like you just put a plain ice cube in your mouth. It's freezing cold. And then slowly a warmth comes through, and it's like you've just bitten into a really bright, fresh apple. And there's a slight hint of cinnamon coming on after it. And then right at the end, there's this sort of kick right in the back of your throat, as if you've just taken a neat shot of vodka. And then it goes back to that icy cold freshness. And you know when you've had a mint and when you breathe, your breath feels cold?
Oh, yeah.
That is what's happening after the shot. And to everybody else that sees you doing this,
Awesome.
Volgo, as you finish the shot and open your mouth, just a puff of vapor exactly the same color as that shot just oozes out. Oleg and Alia can see that quite clearly. And you can see that at this point, Alia just takes a sip and then next her whole drink, and then she just sort of looks at it as it starts to refill again.
I will turn to Oleg. We don't have to look after them tonight, do we?
No, they're grown-ups. They'll survive.
As you say that, Oleg, Lenny will climb up your shoulder and lean in close, and I'll watch out for you all.
Thank you, Lenny.
And you hear that very
Sweetheart.
clearly, Volgo.
What a sweetheart. Wait! Is there any chance we have the butler's number?
You did exchange contact details with the butler. Very
You're
specifically,
drunk at the
because he
butler
said
right
if you
now?
ever need my help.
Yes. You
Can
think-
I invite him to the club?
Let's invite
Oh,
the butler to the.
no.
If you say to Brozzig, let's invite them. Oh my
The
god,
three
he
of
would.
you are standing
he would
on the
love
ceiling in the
Love
bathroom,
this, right?
looking down at the floor. You suddenly get an urge. You're like, let's call the butler. Get your phone out.
Yeah, fuck it, let's call him.
Paisley's a drunk texter. Sorry
I
about
know.
it.
Paisley.
Butler!
Butler, what's up?
Brozzig's here.
You're on speaker with Brozzig.
I see I'm on speakerphone. You are in a
You
nightclub.
are.
We're on the ceiling.
Do you need,
Come
do you need
No,
retrieving?
come through. Come party.
I do not party, Paisley.
Well,
Do you
that's why we
do-
thought
That's
you could use a party.
Magic mushrooms.
You were very encouraging about change last time we spoke.
It is true.
Yes, yes.
And I don't have
yes.
any duties. Unless you
That's
are
right.
with Vulgo, right?
We sure are.
He's here somewhere.
I was
Probably.
told to wait
the
around for
floor.
when he shows up. So I suppose I could meet
Oh
you in
wow,
the middle.
yeah, you're on the job then. You're getting
So
paid.
where are you?
Gas station,
Bathroom. Ceiling.
bathroom. This-
You sort of you hear this. I see. Usually when people read their current location, they talk about the exact location and they talk about the wider location as they go down. You've done
Honestly,
the opposite. Can I?
I
where
thought maybe
is
you
the
would
gas
just-
It is because
Search.
we are upside down. Yes,
But
that is
where
why.
is gas
We're doing the
station?
opposite.
can't you Google it?
Next to the place
There
next
are-
to Darktown, whose
Robotic
name I-
brain,
Oh,
Hamilton,
Hamilton.
Hamilton.
Hamilton Park.
Hamilton
course.
Park. You go, guys.
Come
Well done. We'll be there.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, we'll
At
be
this
here.
point, you all, the two of you and Dylan, feel yourselves fall off the ceiling and very slowly rotate and land on your feet on the ground. And you know it's time for a drink.
Shit, we didn't even go look at the lights. Let's get a drink.
As
Oh
you
yeah,
come-
Dylan, what were you doing? What were you doing with Aaliyah with the talking very, very fast? I was not on mushrooms at times, so I think it was like not normal speed. It was weird. What was that?
I'll teach you.
Okay, great.
Oh boy.
Come on, let's go get a drink. I'll teach you both.
Let's go to the bar. Is Vulgo still there?
Uh,
I don't know. What's gonna? Sorry, go on.
I was just gonna say I probably wouldn't have moved if Vulgo was still at the bar with me.
Well, what is happening in the club? Like, there's lots of loungy areas.
so
and
at the
stuff,
moment,
a
like,
huge dance floor.
there is a very big dance floor. Most people are somewhere in and around the bar, like just vibing on their own. Like, you see, it's very much a vibey sort of place. There's not like nobody's jumping up and down. There's no crazy shit going on. No one's having sex on the sofa.
Or doing mushrooms in the bathroom.
No one's doing mushrooms in the bathroom either. Most people are
pretty
just sitting
standard.
around, like drinking something that looks cool, like glowing drinks of some sort, and just sort of
Oleg, they're taking
moving
the
to the
black
music.
dog.
Oh, they're vibing.
It tasted exactly like his, but the vapor that came out of your mouth was black.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll turn to Oleg. Should we talk to people? Is that what you do?
I mean, perhaps I'm certainly it's a social setting. It'd be nice to talk to people. Although, I mean, I'm here. You can talk to me if you wish. But you're a young boy, Vulgo. You should go mingle, meet some people. You know, I think Aliyah finds you a little interesting. I noticed that she.
Say.
She's quite good. Perhaps I could facilitate something, huh?
You see Vulgo's green skin flush with pink. What do you mean?
Well, surely you've noticed her advances, no?
No. What would they look like?
Tender, naive Vulgo.
Wait.
You're truly like prey.
What did she do?
Go to her, Vulgo.
She needs you.
Okay, yeah, I'll go off looking for her.
This is my new favorite.
Yeah.
Episode. This is my new favorite.
You don't have to look very hard. Aliyah is at the bar.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
He's just right next to you.
She's
Oh no.
She just stood
But
at
I
the
mean,
bar,
like,
literally.
Vulgo,
funnier.
Vulgo's a little drunk. He's probably talking quietly enough that she can't really hear what he's
No,
saying.
she didn't hear a word. She's
Okay.
she's just been sort of looking along
Yeah, it's a
looking through
club.
the cocktail menu and working out exactly what she wants to do.
Okay, so I'll turn around and I'll tap her on the shoulder.
She looks at you and, Vulgo, you want a shot?
I've been told that you were that you liked me.
Yeah, you're alright.
Vulgo was bold.
What?
No, like
Been a
I'll
good
turn
laugh.
to Oleg. I'll turn to Oleg and turn back. No, I was
Oleg is like rolling his eyes. Like
I was told that you like me.
Oleg is
I'll
now
turn back to
getting up.
Oleg again.
Oleg is now getting up and walking away
She
with
begins she just begins to chuckle and then just laughs harder and harder and harder.
Oh no.
And then she can't even say anything. She just reaches down under her top and she gets out like a beautiful heart-shaped locket. And she just opens it up and shows you inside. And
Who's in there?
inside is Kaylee.
Oh, well, you know what? You never stood a chance.
She
You
just
never
sort of
stood a
puts her
chance.
hand on your shoulder and she's like, "Oh, Vulgo, I wish you're, oh."
But Oleg said that you
Oleg
would
said-
try to hit on me.
Well, then we're just going to have to get some revenge, aren't we? Come with me.
Oh, wow, what
And
the
she
heck?
leads you over towards the this sofa over here. She's like, take a seat. And when you do, she sort of will sit like on the chair next to you, but then put her legs over yours. And like she makes it look like very seductive. And then she says to you,
Scandalous.
"So here's what we're gonna do, right? He thinks we're having a real intimate chat. Do you see that guy over there?" And she points to a Goliath who is sort of sat on the footstool bit over here.
Yeah.
And he's got sort of a very low cut top, a very muscular chest. He's wearing a big brass medallion. He's drinking a huge, long, like foot-long, like yard-long glass drink.
Goodness.
Whoa.
We're gonna go over there and we're gonna tell him that Oleg is really desperately interested in his dashing good looks.
Say.
And you will understand what Oleg has done to you, and we will see how it plays out, and it will be our little joke, yeah?
I don't
Great.
think I would
I'm
want.
so glad you agree. And with that, she sort of puts her arm around you, and then like heaves you up. Like she literally pulls you to your feet, and she leads you over to him. And she sort of goes over and she's like, "Hey, dude, see my friend over there at the bar in the glasses? He thinks you're so hot. He was talking about how he wants to run his hands down your muscular chest. He's really shy though. He spends all his time just talking to his little robot friend. So you should really like make the first move, dude. Like he's a really good catcher. He's a programmer. He's got money, you know. And with that, she sort of pats him on the shoulder, and she's like, and then she leads you over to the bar, and she's like, "So another shot, right?"
I look very, very uncomfortable as to what just happened, and I'll just. Mm-hmm.
And she talks to the bartender briefly, and these two tiny little beer mugs appear on the on the counter. They hold about 20 mils of liquid. And just Brozzig and Dylan and
Paisley.
Paisley, thank you. Sorry, I'm trying to remember who's in what bathroom. Arrive at the bar just in time to see you and her pick up these tiny little beer mugs, and she cheerses you. And she's like, down in 3, 2, 1. And it tastes like iced honey.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
So nice.
And so Dylan leads you to the bar, and he's like, right, so each of you are going to get a shot. And he just hands you this black shot that's on fire. It's just on fire, all three of them. And he's like, right, so here's how it goes, right? Okay. As we lean in close, I name an animal, you name an animal. Each one of you, okay?
No.
Nice and simple. Right? So I say cat, you say...
I'm bad at
Paisley.
these. Dog.
Looks at Brozzig.
Cat.
Damn it! I was gonna say cat.
Okay, cat, dog, cat. Great. Next time we take a shot, we say cat, dog, cat, and then we do another round.
Okay.
We've been doing it for a couple of years. And so they've got this long, long list of animals that they have to try and remember. If you forget, you move to the next round.
Oh my god.
I'm going to be so broke after this. Okay.
That is likely.
I will also be drunk. It is fine.
That is also likely. And with that, it's like licorice and just acid. It's licorice and it just burns. It's really strong. And then Paisley, as it hits you, I need a con save because you're a goblin.
Constitution. Not good. That's a 9.
Okay. Paisley, you go to like sit down on the bar stool, but you're in your platforms, and there's somebody sitting in every bar stool. So you just go to sit on the floor. Luckily, because you're all huddled, you're still in Brozzig's arm, so you just sort of like hang off the back of Brozzig's arm.
I just crouch and sit on my very tall platform shoes.
Okay, yeah, just I will be Wall. You just lean back. Okay, you're leaning. Okay, all right. She's stable, I think.
And as you all then sort of regain your footing, standing at the bar, Oleg, where are you? You wandered off. Why did you?
I just wandered off, just like a scope the scene out, check out like some of the tables,
get away from the awkwardness,
do a little people watching, get away from the
awkwardness. Any hotties?
You see a beautiful changeling who's wearing like a black leather miniskirt and a blouse. And every time she spins on what she's hanging from the ceiling, every time she spins around, she's got a different face with different hair. She's just doing the weirder faces right now. And you become a bit transfixed.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. You down another watermelon drink, it starts refilling. And then you just feel a very large, muscular, hairy arm on your shoulder.
Oh.
Brozzig, I don't have your mushrooms. Oh.
He sort of reaches down. I was told that you are a shy one, but that you know your way around a robot.
Wow.
This is true. I worked in mechanics most of my adult life.
You must know a lot about connections, wiring.
Yes, in fact, I do actually. Are you?
You and I might just be
gearhead?
wired the same way, don't you say?
I mean, this is quite possible. Yeah, absolutely. Would I be familiar with your work? Or...
You will be soon.
Wow.
And then he sort of pulls you in a little closer. Oleg, at this point, you're going to realize something quite quickly as his sort of muscular hand just caresses your cheek.
Whoa.
Sort of pulls him towards you. Do you dance?
Not like that.
Don't worry, I'll teach you. And with that, he sort of lifts you up by the back of your jacket a little bit and begins to dance with you, like proper old school waltzing, but your feet aren't on the floor and you have no choice at all.
Wow.
A gentleman.
You can feel like his.
know.
You can
Not
feel.
my shiftweave. Please be careful.
You can feel the sort of rugged stubble of his cheek against yours. You can feel like he's almost overbearingly muscular in the chest, and it's sort of you feel wrapped in it, and then you just hear, I don't think he thinks the same thing we think. And he just sort of is hanging off your back by a grapple hook. He's like, "This is your moment to escape."
I mean, I think Oleg's a little too drunk to even attempt it. I think he's just gonna let him have his way with me and then explain himself after.
Okay. And then as he
was done.
gets to the end of El Tango de Roxanne, he sort of, "You dance beautifully in my arms, but so do most people."
Wow.
And with that, he sort of leans you over backwards till your head is almost touching the floor, and you feel like his rough mouth begin to press down on yours.
Whoa.
My face, like right up in his face.
Guys, are you seeing
Oh.
Oleg getting some?
Oh, is he hooking up?
With
Oh,
that,
good for him.
he sort of like immediately stands up normally, and he pulls you back slightly, and
Uh-oh.
are you all right?
First of all, you are much too forward.
I see. They said you were
Well,
shy and that I must lead.
Well, be that as it may, do I look like a floozy to you?
A little bit.
At least buy him a drink.
I'll just back away from it and I'll stand tall and I'll say, I take offense to that, sir. And I'll turn around and just
Wow.
walk back to my homies at the bar.
Never goes my way.
Oh my god. Dallas just
He wanders up to the bar.
agape.
And he just sort of looks down at Dylan, who's to his right, who's like, Dylan's about 3'6", and he's 10 foot. Like, want a drink, friend? Dylan's like, yeah. And he grabs a drink and he hands one to Dylan. Another flop.
Does Dylan?
Oh, good evening.
Oh.
And he toasts Dylan, and heads off. And Dylan sort of looks at him and looks at you, and then comes over to you, Oleg, and what did you do to upset Gorilla?
He tried to have his way with me.
Wow.
Did you make it seem like you wanted it?
Yeah, were you
No.
putting out the
It's like
vibe?
super polite.
Oleg.
Listen, I can't help it if I'm handsome.
You heartbreaker.
Did you lead that poor gorilla man on, Oleg? That is very rude.
Somebody told him I was
What a
shy.
tease.
Nobody would do that.
I'll look over at Aliyah and
She sort of looks at you and she's like, well, I wouldn't know anything about telling people they're interested in other people when they're not. Would you? He says very pointedly at you.
Oleg will look down.
Oh,
A cocktail?
wow.
I'll cheers to that.
I don't know what
Oh, I
happened
think
to
we've
Pat.
lost Pat.
But
Oh,
with
no.
that,
The
she
mushrooms
is
have taken a hold of him.
like,
Oh, here's something.
oh!
Oh.
It's like one of those flip books.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, I think I'm back now.
Yeah.
I think I'm back now.
Right.
Welcome back.
So she's going to offer
Vulgo.
each of you a beautiful sort of coupe glass, bright green liquid with a dark red rose on the side. She hands one each of you.
This is beautiful.
And as soon as she like sort of posts, Dylan just looks directly at you, Paisley, and goes,
Dog.
Dog! I mean cat!
Shit.
"Fox."
Ah.
Cat. Sorry, I'm panicked.
It's just gonna be cat, cat, cat.
He just looks at you and stick to the mushrooms. Cheers,
Sorry.
and then just takes a mouthful of his drink. This is basically like a margarita. So it's lime, sugar, and tequila, basically. Nice and simple.
Nice.
Except, as each of you take a mouthful, you will see that you go bright green in the face.
Wow.
With the exception of Paisley and Vulgo. We'll go dark
Green
red.
boys. Oh, what?
No.
Christmas colors.
I'm red in the face.
Oh, that reminds me. We invited Vacase's butler here, Vulgo. He's on his way.
Vulgo. Brozzig, I was gonna surprise him. Vulgo. We got a surprise for you.
Why?
The butler's
would you do
coming.
this?
Woohoo.
Yes, we are going to do mushrooms on the ceiling together.
No.
That guy is a party
you are
animal.
Well, you're gonna do your business first. We saved you. Plus, we saved you metro fare. You don't have to go all the way to Vacase's house.
Exactly.
Butler's gonna come here. You do your business, and then we do our business.
And then he will leave.
No, then he's gonna turn up.
You do not control the butler. He is his own person.
Oleg,
okay.
let me ask you
Yeah,
something
okay.
about robots. Paisley just puts an arm over your shoulder and starts talking really loud in your ear in the way drunk people do. Could you rewire a robot to feel drunk? Could you turn on a setting that will make the butler go crazy? Or Lenny?
On the
I think
other
you control
shoulder,
him.
you just hear Lenny say to you, Oleg, we need to get those mushrooms away from her.
No, this is the booze at this point.
Not unless the programming is pre-existing. Paisley, I cannot write code on the fly when he comes. Especially Butler is kind of a scary robot, you know.
What do you mean? That guy's hilarious.
He's always telling jokes about killing people
Exactly.
and
That
murder.
he's such a card.
Yeah.
Well, I think if you keep at it, you can do anything.
I believe in you, Oleg.
I will one day convert the Butler and make him drunk.
No, you will not.
Paisley starts crying. That means so much to me.
That is how you guys get level 10, by the way.
I knew it.
The only quest that unlock it now. No, I'm
The
kidding.
side quest.
You just hear a woman way back on the other side of the club just go, "Ha! For balloons!" Very out of
Yeah.
nowhere, and these huge, like almost exercise ball sized balloons just start floating around throughout the club with little
God.
colored lights going off inside them.
Holy moly.
A lot of the patrons are just sort of like hitting them and playing volleyball with them. There seems to be no logical reason for them. They don't seem to have any purpose.
That is the purpose. Heck yeah, I'm playing
Did
with
she
those.
say? Did she say time for shrooms, Paisley?
I think that's what I heard.
I think that's what I heard too.
Are the balls like actually bouncy, like beach
Yeah, yeah.
balls?
You can just sort of poke them back up and they go flying up.
I'm just gonna toss one at Brozzig's head.
Yeah, it just sort of you
don't
can
move.
see like the whole balloon sort of like goes in a little bit and then just boings back over the other side. It's like a slow motion
Oh,
bounce.
wow.
Because it's quite
What I
squishy.
expect to happen.
Yeah, and you just see
Holy
like
moly.
there's a slight print left on Brozzig's face. Like quite a bit of a flatness,
Fantastic.
and a bit of his beard just stands up static on the side.
Oh, that's awesome. Dang. I wonder how well Paisley can walk at this point, because I did drink a lot, and I'm wearing ridiculous shoes.
Are you
So I
trying
will
to
be-
walk?
Well, I'm just holding on to someone if I'm trying to walk anywhere.
Okay, because last time we left off, you were just hanging off of Brozzig's arm.
That's what I'm
Oleg.
doing then.
Okay.
Oleg.
Oh no, I was hanging off Oleg, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me. We gotta get the record straight.
The suggestion was made of consumption of mushrooms.
We waiting for Butler, or are we doing balloon shrooms right now?
Shit. Well,
Is
let's
Butler
see.
really
Let me scan for the butler. Is he here yet?
No, you're not doing.
As you
anything
turn,
with him.
you see under the lights, a little way over, is somebody who is very slowly going around in circles. And as you
Is
look
that-
over, you think, is it? It might be.
Could it be?
There's
And
no
then
way.
as he turns the whole way around, you just see him sort of,
Oh man.
Yes!
Yes,
and he continues
See?
to do the robot.
he knows how to party.
Yes! I go over there and robot with him. I knew you'd come,
Seeing you
man.
sort of stumble forward and just Make an acrobatics check for me.
Oh yeah, you're right. I got too excited about the butler. Oh wow, I did amazing. Acrobatics. That's a 22.
Let's go.
Yeah, so you like stumble forwards and then grab one of his arms and like twirl yourself on his arm and then fall back on the other arm, grab the other one. Paisley, I do believe you're drunk.
You do believe you're correct.
Very good. And with that, shall we dance?
Hell yeah, brother.
Okay.
Let's robot.
And yeah, he continues to do the robot, but his
I
robot
keep,
is slightly awkward because every now and again he corrects you from falling on your face.
Oh my god. I keep doing the thing where you throw a lasso and try to pull in Vulgo.
Okay, Vulgo, you notice that Paisley
Are you
keeps
being pulled?
trying to look to you and pull you to the dance floor. Do you move?
I storm over there.
Great. As you do so, Dylan will come over bearing two very, very large beer glasses.
Whoa.
So they're big even for a human. And he's holding them in his hands.
I
He's
was
got
gonna
one in each
say,
hand,
yeah.
but he's holding them like at the base, like this. And he'll just come over and he just is dancing like this, holding his two beers.
Oh, are those supposed
Is he near Brozzig?
Did Brozzig follow him in the beer to the dance floor?
I followed Del out to the dance floor with the robot.
Yeah, we're on the dance
100%.
floor.
So Dylan comes over with
I
his
grab
two big beers.
a beer.
Oh, you take one.
If he's holding them out, he's holding
He
them in
just
front of
looks to you and
Brozzig.
He's just like, you have been chosen. Are you
Uh-oh.
ready?
Oh, now you fucked
Let's
up.
go
I am
fishing.
always ready.
And with that, he like puts his whole face into the beer.
Oh my god.
No more
He's a
words were said. He
madman.
just said, "Let's go fishing," and put his face in a beer.
It's a pensive.
I do the same thing.
Oleg's interested.
This
He's
is not
coming up
beer.
with Lenny. He's like dancing over with Lenny.
Uh-oh.
This is really not
That's
fair.
right.
As soon as you get down through the foam, you can just taste like freezing cold, like Coca-Cola sort of flavor.
Ooh.
It's slightly sweet, it's fizzy, and then there's like a shot of rum comes through and it kicks you, and then it goes back to the Coke, and there's a shot of whiskey coming through, and everybody else is seeing this, like your face go further and further into the cup as the cup like stretches around your face as you just delve in all the way to the bottom. And
Oleg
then
is chanting.
immediately the butler chug, chug,
Yeah!
chug,
Chug.
chug. And he sort of looks down to you, Vol, going, "I've got nothing to chug. Is that okay?"
I need to speak to you privately.
We're amongst
Nonsense,
friends,
Vulgo.
are we not?
We're having fun here.
No.
Oh. Can we finish watching this? And you'll notice that both of their glasses get really, really like empty at the same time, and then suddenly Dylan just shoots down, as if he's cheated in some way or other. And then at the bottom is this little bright fish that's sort of moving around, and he comes up between his teeth and it's wriggling and writhing, and then he grabs it really quickly. He's like, "Yeah!" And when you get to the bottom of yours, there's no fish.
Oh my god.
Whoever
Brozzig
wins
comes up.
gets the fish.
Choking.
Everyone
Oh, got
next
not. Dylan, what the fuck, Dylan? Holy shit.
I never win.
Woo! What does
Yeah. Okay.
a fish do?
Whatever.
I have no idea.
Do you eat it?
I don't think so. Do you want to eat it?
I'll eat it. I'll eat it.
You go to bite into it and it's plastic.
Oh!
It flaps about a little bit, and then it just sort of flaps, and as you try and bite it, sort of looks up at you and, "Hey, stop that!"
Wait, are you guys all seeing that too? Or is that just me?
It's like she's got to bite it, and it's bent its
Okay.
mouth like
Are you
this, and then
are you
just
guys all
yells up
seeing
at her,
that
"Hey,
too?
stop that!"
Is this fish supposed to talk?
I definitely hear it too.
Everybody else tries.
Stop biting him!
You can see its lips moving. It's like, "Are you supposed to talk?"
I
I need a mushroom if I'm gonna answer that question, I think.
It's time to party.
hell yeah,
It's
fish!
time to party. I'm the party
Oh
fish.
no.
I'm the party fish. I'm the party, fish.
I'm
I'm the
using my
party
mage hand
fish.
to hold up
I'm
the party fish.
party. And he just like
Oh.
rolls down like a record.
Oh no.
And then sort of laughs, and that's the problem with those things. They last about a minute.
Oh man.
Another party fish? Let's go fishing! And he just runs off to the bar to go get some beer. And the butler looks at you, Vulgo, and says, you would like to speak? That was a good...
Yeah, I'll like lead him away from these lunatics.
We're off. You tell us not to follow you, because if you start going off to the bathroom with the butler,
No.
Del and Brozzig are following you.
He's gonna head to one of these sofas. I don't
Okay.
Yeah, or like,
We won't follow.
or
We won't
just
follow.
another
We
part
won't
of the
follow.
dance floor or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have concerns, young Vulgo.
I have many right now, but that can wait. I have something for Mikayla,
Indeed.
and I will hand him Dylan's scroll.
Okay. So stores that.
Sorry, Dylan's brother's scroll.
I will hand it over when I return. Is that all?
Yeah, you can leave now.
But I was invited to party. You should party too. Live, laugh,
No,
love.
this is
Live a
no, this is a compromise of everything. We have business, and this compromises it, and they're off their face. And this is I can't. If you stay here, I have to be excluded from everything
Why is
that
that?
goes on, because I don't want Mikayla to take it out on me, because my silly friends brought you out and got you addicted to mushroom, and then you're sat on the curb with your parts all over the floor drinking tequila.
I cannot consume, but I appreciate your concern.
Here you go.
I'll dance stuff.
Go.
And then he very slowly goes, don't stop the beat. I can't control my feet. People in the streets.
I
Move your feet.
I leave. I leave him. I leave him on the.
Don't stop! Can't stop the beat! You can see it getting louder and louder as you move away.
I'm
Junior Senior.
I'm gonna leave him on the dance floor, and I'm gonna go find like a sofa to sit on. Or
Okay.
something.
As you do, he sort of moonwalks his way over to
Whoa.
Paisley, and he puts his arm around you. And I did some research on how to party. I can't drink, but we're going to have fun. Don't stop! Don't stop the beat! Can't stop! Can't stop the beat! Come on, everybody!
This is why.
Move
This is
your
what I'm
feet.
talking about,
And then he
Butler.
begins-
I love that
begins the robot
song.
again. And he's going around. My, is that bass storm? And he's got this really
I
like
thought he meant they were here.
no, his head can like detach slightly. He's got a very long neck, so his head starts moving forward like really far to do the head bump thing.
Wow.
And yeah,
He did do his research.
I'm gonna leave you guys to just get completely screwed up. Yeah. You run out of mushrooms at about 3 hours in. Going through them, seeing the stars, the sky, the moon, the night, everything
The
that
lights
shouldn't
and
be
the
in a,
balloons.
exactly everything that shouldn't be in a nightclub. And well, we'll see the effects of your addiction the following day. You go through a series of very strange drinks, and at about 3 o'clock in the morning, Alia sort of
Damn.
comes over and, guys, I'm having fun, but should probably think about calling it a night sometime soon.
Ooh.
Don't
I
you
mean,
think?
how are we all gonna fit back in your apartment? I don't think there's enough sleeping space for all of us.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go back to the collusion to sleep, aren't we? That's alright, there used to be people coming in and partying, and Kaylee's on the door.
Well, perfect.
Oh, but I'd love to
I
see
think
her.
I bet you can't wait to see her.
Sure.
Paisley says really loud.
I think Vulgo went back to the collusion like 3 hours ago.
Give me a stealth check.
No, we would have not have let him. We're
I just turned invisible.
I can see
we all
invisibility.
have, we all have
Give
some
me a stealth
visibility.
check.
Oh man,
You know I'm doing the lasso.
this is 6.
You get past no one. Well, a few times Volga went off the leave. Brozzig
There he
followed you to the
is.
bathroom every time.
Man.
Yeah.
I just put him in a headlock. and bring him
Eventually, the
back.
watermelon drink just sort of relaxed you enough. You were like, whatever. We'll just see the night through.
Yeah.
The butler spoke nothing about business and left it precisely 1 o'clock in the morning. He was done
Thank
with 1.
goodness.
And went off.
Wow.
So
Perfect.
and
That's
then
the
sort of
perfect
looks around
time
at you
to
guys
stop
and
partying.
I'm tired.
Can
we
we
should
go
go
right.
home now?
Yeah, but on the way back, can we get food?
Yeah, we need to pick up the
I could
ATV
eat.
as well. I
I
can't go up
could
without
eat.
it.
How about like Burgertron?
Yes.
24
Yeah!
hours, right? We'll get a drive-through,
Yeah.
Vulgo. We'll get a drive-through. Deal?
Burgers. Burgers. Vulgo. Burgers.
Okay.
Great.
But
okay.
I'd just like to say that for the past,
Burgers.
how long has it been since we
Burgers.
first went out? The past
Every 5 hours.
15 hours.
6 hours.
No, since we went out, like since we were in the cave.
That was days ago.
It was yesterday.
No, like when we left the cave.
You left the
Like, we were
cave
leaving the cave.
13
Late last night.
hours. 14 hours ago? 17 hours ago.
Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've been asking for 17 hours if we can go home.
Well, lucky for you. My lucky number is 17.
Well, it's a good thing you have such good friends that
What
want to
has
keep you out
that got to
partying.
do with anything?
They said in ancient times the victory celebrations went on for days.
Yeah, Vulgo, we killed a dragon, remember? I told the
Vividly.
again. For like the 12th time tonight. Just been showing it to everybody.
You guys go down to the car. Dylan is just going, we like to party. We like to party.
We like
Dylan,
to
are
party.
you
Like to
okay to
party.
drive?
Brozzig's just yelling random animals out because he doesn't
No,
understand
not
the
at
game.
all.
The game that happened.
And then he just gets in the car and he just goes, Burgertron! And then just sort of puts his hand in his chest. The car will go.
Oh yeah, we borrowed Chick's
No
car.
one has to drive
That's
home.
fantastic.
Right, so yeah. You guys can head to Burgertron.
What a great world. You don't need to have a DD.
And you don't actually go into Burgertron. You go around the drive-thru, and Dylan just orders
Yep.
11 tower burgers, all meals.
You're reading my mind.
And the guy's
Does he
like,
supersize them?
do you want any do you want any toppings with that? And Dylan just goes, everything,
Extra pickles
and a
on mine.
milkshake. And then he
We got
hands
two.
each of you.
Five straws.
Okay.
Detox for me.
He hands each of you a tower burger meal, except for Alia, who he hands a milkshake.
What does the Tower Burger meal include exactly?
So a tower burger meal is got curly fries, but they're not curly like round. They're like wiggly like this. Not French
How
fries.
fun.
Like the silly straws, but fries.
Oh, that's awesome.
There's a little pot of ketchup, a little pot of mayo, a little pot of barbecue, a little pot of sweet chili sauce. And then there is a tower burger. And the tower burger is like 2 buns. And then it's like cheeseburger, bacon cheeseburger. And then there's like a piece of chicken.
Awesome.
And then there's like breaded chicken, like breaded chicken burger. And then it's bacon cheeseburger, bacon cheeseburger, bacon cheeseburger. And then the toppings are in the middle as well. And he's in everything. So there's lettuce, there's gherkins, there's tomato, there's relish, there's onions, there's caramelized onions.
wow.
There's
oh my goodness.
That's great.
yeah, there's some
Pickles, extra pickles. Please.
yes, exactly. There's all sorts going on. There's like 4 different sauces. Like there's a curled up hot dog in there. Like it's everything. And it's like
Brozzig
this.
throws
And
all
he's
the
got
vegetables out the
5
window.
on his lap.
Alright,
Scooby-Doo
does the meal deal
sandwich.
come with a drink?
Yes, each one comes with a de-stress.
Nice.
Thank God.
Leah just grabs her milkshake. It's like a super-sized milkshake like this. And she just sort of puts her head down.
You alright?
She breathing?
The 7
You
made
okay
the
with that?
world. And then they made milkshakes.
I'll drink to that.
It's like... Oh. It's everything. She just goes into like a deep communion with her milkshake. She seems incredibly happy. Dylan gets halfway through Burger 4, and then just passes out on the front of the on the front dashboard.
Oh, well,
And the car just goes, "You have arrived at your destination." Please exit now, and the suicide doors go up.
Aussie car.
Aaliyah was looking at that milkshake like that gorilla guy was looking at Oleg in club.
Yeah, Oleg, you should have gave that guy a chance. He was super hot.
While face down on the dashboard, Dylan just goes, "Shouldn't have upset him. Gorilla's great."
Period. Thank you.
I'll send an apology in the morning, maybe.
Someone get shift.
What do you mean, text him?
Oh no, tell him I've got his car.
Oh, okay. Where would he be?
What
Wait,
about
are we
you?
at the base? Oh, yeah.
you're at the
took us to
collision base in the parking yard.
I said that was you in character asking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
It's
me.
3
That's
a.m.
me. That's me every time I'm drunk in an Uber. I'm like, where are we?
Yeah, so you're at the collision base outside in the parking lot.
Oh. Okay.
And Alia sort of like, yeah, all right then, fine. And she will text Shift, who comes out, scoops up Dylan. He's wearing like a silk nightshirt and a pair of jeans.
Cute.
And he comes up and he scoops Dylan up in like a sort of baby arm, and then just teleports.
Was the collusion base destroyed? What is this?
Oh, this is the entranceway. This is like right up the top where it looks like it's deserted
Oh, okay.
before you go down into
Yeah, it's
your
like that
rooms.
in-
What do you want us to do with this car?
Oh no, Shift just locks it.
Okay.
I think I only managed to get through half my tower burger, so I'll save the rest till later.
Have you guys been to this bedroom yet?
No.
No, but I like it.
very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have been to her bedroom, but not this one.
It's like out of space.
Who knows whose room we're in, but yeah.
Uh,
As you guys get back, Oleg and Vulgo, I'm sure, very tired, very drained, very drunk, went to bed. Paisley and Brozzig, you're not falling asleep. Your neck's itchy. You feel flushed.
Mushroom.
Your eyes are dry. Sort of feel like your legs won't stop bouncing. You want to curl your toes. Your back's a little... Don't get comfy. Your head feels itchy. What are you doing?
I think as this happens, as Brozzig's starting to like itch and getting weird, Paisley, you see him all of a sudden just get really small. And he ends up turning about your height.
What?
How do
Tiny?
you do that?
I'm a Duergar, and I just learned I could do it, apparently.
You can go
You
both
can?
ways?
I can get small. Large
Yeah, you
reduced.
can.
Oh,
We talked about
I thought
this.
I thought it was you can use enlarge reduce to get larger.
I think that's
yeah.
a Baldur's Gate thing, James.
Either way, I changed size.
It's
you tell me.
old school Duergar, but yeah, no, that's great. They're giving you the actual spell. That's fantastic. Love it. Yeah.
So I get real small, and I
He's
say,
little.
oh no, oh no, what is happening? Oh,
Brozzig, you're
this is
so
not good.
tiny and cute. What's going on?
I don't. You see, he pulls out the bag of mushrooms, and he's like trying to lick the residue off the inside.
Okay. Did the bag also shrink, or
I
is it
think-
like?
I think I may have made some bad decisions tonight. I don't know. Oh, Paisley, this
Hey.
is not good.
Hey,
You're not holding out on me, are you?
no, of course not. You're listen. Being true to yourself is always the right decision.
As she's
wish I
saying this,
had
Paisley is
another
scratching
mushroom,
at her like forearms, like
Like-
constantly. Yeah.
Oh. Okay,
Well-
well, I don't think I can go to sleep, and I'm tiny for some reason.
I can't get over this.
For a minute.
Maybe we should go see Bex. Maybe Oleg was right.
X. I don't want to wake her up.
Oh. Or maybe we should go out and get more mushrooms. One or the other.
Okay. Let's see what. Oh.
If you
This
pass
is-
by Oleg's room, he's like asleep, but he's just like, I'm always right.
Let's just.
Do you go to Bex in the medical lab?
Or do we go out and
Is
get more
she
mushrooms?
awake? Is early or slash late?
You have no idea.
Well,
Well,
She does work weird
know
hours.
where
Sometimes she's
else-
asleep during the day when you want her. So
you know, we could always go to
I
that.
don't know where else to get weird mushrooms.
We could go to
from.
that. We go to that pharmacy maybe that is open that Alex's friend runs. Maybe he could have something to calm this withdrawal a little, or speed it up. I don't know.
You know, usually I just sleep it off, but I can't really sleep right now.
I cannot sleep.
Okay. Let's see if Bex has, like, sleeping pills.
Okay, Bex first.
Head down to the medical bay. And you can hear a sort of going on in there. You're not sure.
I say to Brozzig, what is that?
Brozzig is back to normal size after walking over there. Oh, well, my
Just
size is
grew
back.
like Super Mario.
Okay, my size is
Okay.
back. Okay, maybe this is not so bad.
Okay,
I
so
don't
one
know.
problem solved.
One problem solved. Okay, one down. Okay, 2 drug addictions to go. Okay, maybe we just go walk in. Let's just walk in. Last time she was, vivisecting Minotaur person. How much worse could it be? But
Okay.
what would she be doing at 3 in the morning? That would be worse than that. I try to open the door.
Yeah,
You go
as you
first.
open the door, she is laid flat on her back on what looks like a table,
God.
staring up into a light as it almost looks like a sort of open X-ray machine or sunbed that seems to be scanning her over and over again.
Whoa.
And she sort of go open. Oh
This feels really private.
Yeah.
no, not at all. Testing the new machine. It's a full body scan. You all right?
Are you alright?
dear.
What do you mean?
You look strung out as hell.
I wouldn't go that far. We just had a
I'm.
sick party.
Yeah, we've been partying. I am back to normal size. I was never
Brozzig's
tiny.
tiny. That was so funny. Don't.
Okay. She
But-
comes
but
over.
more
and
importantly-
Paisley, she starts putting your hands to your side as you're scratching yourself.
Yeah.
And then sort of
like-
Brozzig's been doing this, like trying to itch his neck with his shoulders and like his beard and everything, moving his head around. And she's like, "Right, we're going down to the pool.
Ooh.
Oh, it's gonna be a long night. What did you
Jimmy.
take?"
What didn't I take? Am I right?
And
Listen,
as she's leaving, you just see Dylan sort of shuffling down the corridor. Bex, I think I ate something I shouldn't have done. We took some mushrooms, and I'm
You
itching
still
all
have
over.
a little sliver. Wait, Dylan has that sliver.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
Dylan has
sir.
more mushrooms.
I
Great.
preserved one for you. And Bex takes one look at it, and she's like, "Oh,
Give me that.
Yeah, listen, I think we could split that
No.
with the 3 of
And she
us,
just-
and we'd
she
all
just-
feel better.
She literally she just puts it in her pocket, and she's like, "You are going to the pool." And she starts
What
like
the
grabbing
heck?
you and like route marching the 3 of you down to the pool.
Thanks.
And then
This is-
what's gonna happen is for the whole night you're gonna sit on these stone benches that sort of like cushion you when you sit on them, staring at the water, and all 3 of you can't sleep at all, bolt upright, itching all over, your eyes are wide
No.
open, you can't shut them at all. For what it's
No.
worth, if you were to have got to this point during a daytime, you currently got a -10 to all d20 rolls. You're like literally in an absolute state. For a while, Paisley, you're absolutely certain that you're going to be sick, but you're not sick.
Oh, that's
you just
the
constantly
worst.
feel like you're going to be sick. Brozzig, you get up
Yeah.
like 40 times to go to the bathroom, and you don't need the bathroom any of those times. It is an
Good to
absolute
see you.
disaster.
I think my prostate is acting up. Nothing is coming out.
Uh-oh.
And you can see she's just sort of shaking her head. Dylan, however, just goes on an absolute spiel about everything he's done wrong in his life.
Oh,
Like,
no.
he does not shut up.
This
He
is
just
not
goes
what I
on
wanna
about
hear.
like every person he's upset, everything. And throughout it all, Bex is just sat on an opposite bench, just sort of slowly rocking forwards and backwards, going, "I love my job. I love my job. I love my job. I love my fucking shut up. I love my job. Dylan, I'm gonna kill you. I love my job. You're idiots. I love my job."
No, but I really have to. But I really think I have to pee this time. I'm just gonna go. I'll be right
Oh.
back.
So
This time
you
is for
broke-
real. For
You
real.
broke the
My
seal.
Yeah, I broke this exactly, Paisley. I broke the seal.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love my job. I'm gonna shoot you all. I love my job.
Nah.
As she goes through the night. We partied. It was great. Take 100 XP.
Yeah!
We experienced addiction for the first time in Oxos Drugs. Take another
Ooh.
50 XP.
That's right.
And a bonus 10 XP for getting the butler to party.
Yeah!
You
That
can take
was the
160
real-
XP in total to that, to whatever you're at. And that is where we're going to end. I didn't have any of that planned.
Ooh.
Well, Rico did a great recap. We'll go the other way today. Mikayla, your MVP.
Of course, the butler showing up and dancing was everything. It was, basically the best thing that ever happened, and I hope Paisley remembers. I also really liked the Goliath. Was he a Goliath?
He's a
romancing.
Goliath, but yeah, he's called Gorilla.
Romancing Oleg. I was like, this guy is smooth as hell.
Josh.
Yeah, I think his Oleg's prank was just diabolical. Just the complete, like, we were like in a dungeon doing dungeon things, and then the episode very quickly, very abruptly shifting to people being high on mushrooms, which is just wild. Hopefully, hopefully we get to find other different kind of mushrooms.
Pat.
Yeah, no, I do think the Oleg. I'm not sure if he was trying to wingman Vulgo or he was pranking Vulgo. I'm not sure where it was, and I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I like it being vague.
For sure.
And then, good on you, James, for me doing something stupid like eating a cave fungus and then pulling 3 hours of roleplay out of your ass. So good job.
It was
Good job,
fun.
Mike.
I've got lots of the club stuff prepared, so it's not. But it was.
Take the compliment. Take the compliment.
It was very nice to visit. I don't know why we waited so long. Rico, MVP.
So there was 2 really funny moments for me. The first one was Paisley and Brozzig's super realistic drunk call to the butler. Like, that's pretty much every drunk call I've ever heard in my life. So kudos to those 2. And then the other moment was actually really funny. I don't know if anyone caught it, but when you, James, as the butler, were like, "Is that Face Storm?" Mikayla's eyes lit up like she was so in character. She got so hyped. She's like, "Are they here right now?" It's just like you just told somebody
playing on the music.
Some of the Spice Girls were here or something. She's like, "Are they here?" And you're like, "Oh."
I was like, this party's about to get crazy.
I'm so sorry to disappoint you. I didn't even notice that. No. But yeah. I've got a couple, but first of all, I want to offer a D4 of inspiration. Then we can tell me what I've written down. So I wrote, "This is unnatural." Does anybody know who said it and why?
What?
Oh, I think I said it about...
Josh said it.
And in reality, it doesn't make any sense because mushrooms are natural.
I said it about having the effects of calm emotions on myself.
That was it, but you said it so calmly and so, like, gently, and it cracked all of us up at the time. It was right at the beginning, and I just wrote it down as MVP and then forgot what it was about. So you can both have a D4 for that. For your working in. While Josh is just hoarding the D4s. We're gonna have to have an episode where you have to expend inspiration to do things. I really enjoyed how committed you guys were to just being silly and having fun. But my absolute MVP, you talk about pulling things out your ass, goes to all 4 of you for your outfits. Like, they were great. I really enjoyed all of that. Like dressing up as the lizards from Base Storm, having frills so you could dance, the glasses, just everything was just you need holes in trousers to wear them. That gave me a good chuckle. So I think you guys are great. This is totally not what I'd planned to do today. I thought we were gonna have a really serious episode trying to work out about like Jacko recounting everything he's remembered. That's what I'd planned for today.
Well,
this was as far fucking away as
we'll do that next time.
Possibly could have got.
We come back from a break, man. We need
it was great. I've been drinking watermelon. What have you been up to?
And we still got one of our to-do lists. Vulgo got his.
We got some business mixed in with
delivered.
You did hand in a scroll. Good job. The real question is, where's the ATV? That's the real question this episode.
It's at Aaliyah's house,
right?
It's just like the night after partying. It's like, where did I leave my car?
That she assured us would be, okay.
That's true.
For how long? You also have the original growing mushroom plant.
Mhm.
What will come of that? But in the meantime, that is where we're going to end. So if you guys would like
Forgot
to say
we could
goodbye,
have went to the ATV. Oh well. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye, guys.
we shall see you soon.